And a very good afternoon to you. Welcome to Ballers Baseball on 860 AM. The Answer. Happy Halloween. I'm Tyler Peterson alongside Nevada Cullen. It is Halloween in July at the ballpark today. A lot of kids, a lot of festivities. We are just about ready to get underway in this 60th game of the year. We are looking for a series victory after a walk-off home run last night by Tremaine Cobb. Gave the Ballers at least a split in the series, a 9-8 win. And before we get started, we are going to send it down to the field where a trombone quartet, a Ballers Brass, I think they're being called, they will have the performance of the Star Spangled Banner. We've had some good rockin' trombone, maybe not rockin' the right word, but we have had some rockin' national anthems this week with voice, guitar, mandolin, and now a trombone quartet. I think there are about 7 in there, so I think that makes that a heptet. But let's get 9, as in the 9 for the Sky Sox on this Sunday afternoon.
Here are your 9 for Dimitri Young in his first year as field manager for the 6-5 in the second half Sky Sox. Brett Roberts is the center fielder leading off. Quentin Landis, left fielder, hits second. Christian Hall, first baseman, hits third. Zane Denton is the third baseman cleaning up. TJ McKenzie, the right fielder, bats fifth. He had the game-tying homer in the 9th yesterday for the Sky Sox. Kai Moody, second baseman, hits sixth. Omar Vilos, catcher, bats seventh. Matt Fabian is the DH, batting eighth. Edwin Martinez-Pagani, shortstop, bats ninth. And the pitcher will be Austin Coleman. He's opposed by Gabe Tanner.
Gabe Tanner has been on quite the roll. The ERA, I'd say, didn't really start very high at any point, but has gotten lower and lower and lower. And he starts yet again in Ballers green with the white pinstripe pants and green hats. The Sky Sox in the white uniforms, which I do believe the only ones which they have. So it will be the white uniforms. The defense for Oakland, it's Druick in left, Buggs in center, Helmick in right. Allgaier is at third, Cobb is at short. Nick Leahy, for the first time as a baller, will be at second base. Christian Almanza at first, and Tyler Lozano will be behind home plate.
Well, Tyler, it'll be impossible to top last night's game. A 9-8 Ballers win with a walk-off pinch hit homer in the 9th by Tremaine Cobb Jr.
I think the only way to top that is if it was 2:15 instead of 3:15.
Hey, that would top it in my book.
I think that was the longest first 2 innings of my life, and I was just a spectator.
Yeah. Mine too.
So standing in is Brett Roberts, the center fielder. We're waiting for the bullpen to walk off the field. They are taking their sweet time.
Especially Ray King, the pitching coach. Oh, he's just now about to cross the left field line.
I think only the slightest bit of gamesmanship in this. But here is Roberts to stand in, facing off against Gabe Tanner, the center fielder for the Sky Sox is ready, and the first pitch on its way is a fastball high. Tanner's next pitch on its way is a fastball down and in.
Roberts, the center fielder, on a 6-game hit streak, 2 for 5 with a homer in yesterday's game. That was an early homer in the second inning.
Here comes the 2-0 now from Tanner. It's a swing and a pop-up into center field. Bugs coming in, charging Trey is out, and it's Tremaine Cobb over the shoulder making the catch for out number 1.
That was a big pop fly by Roberts, and it looked like it was going to nestle in short center field, but Cobb and Bugs both going all out. Thankfully did not collide as Cobb makes the grab.
It's hard to hear from our vantage point, but I imagine some pretty good communication between those two. As, yes, at the last moment, Cobb was able to stride past a sliding Darryl Bugs. Now a first pitch strike called to Quint Landis.
2 for 4 yesterday. Landis, actually, that was Friday. He did not play in yesterday's game.
The 0-1 from Tanner. It's a fastball just a touch high.
He's another Sky Sox who's had a very good series, 5 for 11 in the series with a double and a home run.
Next pitch on its way, a slider. A nice pitch that catches the outside corner. It's strike 2 called. Just underway from Raimondi Park here on this Sunday. Ballers looking for a series victory with a win in today's game. The 1-2 on its way, and Landis takes strike 3 called on the inside. A perfect slider, and he is gone looking.
Just on that inside corner. Great pitch from Gabe Tanner to front door, the right-handed hitting Landis, and Tanner picks up a first inning K. He had 4 strikeouts Wednesday against the Sky Sox over 2 innings, gave up 2 hits and 1 earned run on a homer.
And now Christian Hall takes a fastball at the bottom of the zone for strike 1.
This is the man who hit that homer, a solo shot to straightaway center field in the 7th inning against Tanner on Wednesday.
From the windup, bases are empty, and the pitch is swung on, hit the center field. It's a broken bat single for Christian Hall. And when I say broken bat single, I mean that bisected the bat lengthwise.
Yeah. I mean, those are the most satisfying broken bats, in my opinion, when the barrel splits in half and then you see the inside of the bat. That's how you know if it's corked or not. It's not.
That is true. There would be quite a bit of cork coming out right now.
Right. That's how they got Sammy Sosa, right?
Yeah, I was going to say, who, I'm trying to think of the other guy. Sam, there's someone else I think that's fairly famous.
Oh, is it Canseco? No.
No, it wasn't Canseco. I'll think of the name. First pitch from Tanner from the stretch, and Denton fouls it back.
1 for 3 yesterday with a couple runs scored. Zane Denton, switch hitter batting from the left side against the righty Tanner.
It was an 89-mile-an-hour fastball right down the heart of the plate.
Chris Sabo?
Yes, Chris Sabo, thank you very much. Next pitch is down low. Could not quite get that out of the old memory bank there. It's a 1-1 count to Denton with Hall at first. No score here in the top of the first. Tanner kicks and fires, and the next pitch is outside at 81. It's ball 2. Denton has had a real nice series. One of a number of players on this team that was released from another Pioneer League team and then gone on to have success here in the second half. As the pitch is fouled away, it's 2-2.
That was Billings on June 28th, added just a few days later by Colorado Springs on July 3rd, and he's really ran with the opportunity.
Christian Hall at first, formerly of the Voyagers. He certainly has taken all that the opportunities provided him as the slider is just off the plate for ball 3. Three and 2. 2 outs. Backing up at first is Almanza. The payoff pitch to Denton is down low for ball 4. Fastball at 90. And 2 men on with 2 men out.
This brings up TJ McKenzie. Yesterday, he was so clutch in the 9th inning, down to their final 2 outs for Colorado Springs. McKenzie comes up and clubs a game-tying homer to deep right center field.
Yeah, when you see a right-handed hitter go to right center field, you know he got all of it. Pitch on its way is a ball low to begin the at-bat. And I was saying this about Caleb Franzen. He gives up home runs on fairly good pitches.
Yeah.
Like not bad pitches, not meatballs. I've seen a couple times hitters just get to a certain pitch as the slider is in at the knees for strike one.
One thing that Caleb noticed, I talked to him post-game, he gives up a ton of solo home runs, which is kind of an okay problem to have. You'd rather give up the solo shot than the multi-RBI homer.
Well, he certainly doesn't walk many batters.
Right.
2 men on, 2 men out in the first. The 1-1 to McKenzie is swung on. It's popped up, but this is behind the plate into foul territory and out of play.
Yeah, Franzen has still just walked 3 in 30 innings. The reverse Gabe White, if you will, who was just released by Rocky Mountain.
Yes. Gabe White, who no one can seem to hit, but I think gave up a run in 2 different times to Oakland without allowing a hit in an inning.
Happens.
Another 1-2 to McKenzie. Tanner throws, and the slider is swung on and missed below the zone. Strike 3. We head to the bottom of the first. A walk, a single, but no runs, and 2 men left on base. We move on to the bottom of the first. No score on 860 AM, The Answer. Bottom of the first, no score. The Ballers lineup, according to Nevada Cullen.
And it's set by Aaron Miles in his 2nd year as field manager for the Ballers. Now the record, by the way, for Aaron, 74-30 in his managerial tenure for Oakland. Yeah, pretty good, right? Ballers are 44-15 this year, 7-4 in the second half. Tremaine Cobb Jr., shortstop, leads off. Davis Druick, left fielder, hits second. Nick Leahy, the second baseman, hits third. Christian Almanza, first baseman, cleans up. Lou Helmick, right fielder, hits 5th. Cam Buford, DH, bats 6th. Jake Allgaier, third baseman, in the 7th slot. Tyler Lozano, catcher, bats 8th. Darryl Buggs, the second, is the center fielder, batting 9th. They'll have to face Austin Coleman, the righty, for the second time this series.
Coleman back on Tuesday opened up this series with a loss, 12 earned through 5 1/3, and they are operating a little bit differently over in Colorado Springs. They kind of let their guys go a little bit longer to save some of their arms. And I must say, I think it has paid off with the 2 wins because they've saved their best guys for opportunities where they are in close contests.
It almost paid off yesterday, too.
Here is Tremaine Cobb, the first pitch, fastball off the plate for ball 1. Yesterday's hero with the pinch hit home run for Dylan Tatum. Next pitch is a strike at the knees.
Yeah, that was one of the more interesting parts of the move.
I was going to say, that probably was something we didn't necessarily see coming.
I didn't expect it. I was not expecting to see Tremaine Cobb Jr. at the dish instead of Tatum. But I think the idea, as Cobb takes inside there, 2-1, was Cobb's on-base skills were the reason he was at the plate with 1 out. You don't want to save him until there's 2 outs. You want to get a guy on with 1 out.
Next pitch is fouled away. It's 2-2.
And so you turn to Tremaine Cobb Jr., who has an on-base percentage of .418. And Tatum gets on at a pretty high clip, too, but Cobb is your guy. When you need a guy to get on base, this is why he's leading off.
Now a pitch popped up on the infield. Who's it going to be? The catcher will put it away. That was Velos, who was able to catch that pop-up one step, literally one step into foul territory. And that'll bring up Davis Druick.
But to finish the thought, yeah, it's also interesting because Tatum has shown the clutch gene for the Ballers this year. Just had a game-winning homer last Sunday in Kalispell, but Tatum's lifted, and in his place goes Cobb, and Cobb goes yard to send us home happy.
First pitch to Druick, batting second, is a fastball high and in for ball one. I think perhaps it was the opportunity for Cobb to get on in front of some other hitters. As the next one also comes in, it's ball two. And he more or less just saved everybody else the trouble.
Yeah. It was just a good at-bat. He battled. It was a full count. It was 3-0.
2-0 to Druick, takes a fastball right at the top of the zone for strike one.
And right before that, Lou Helmick was 3-0, turned into a full count, and he hit one really well. But unfortunately for Lou, it was a line drive right at Moody, the second baseman, who kind of just closed his eyes and caught the ball.
Here comes the 2-1. Druick, line drive to right field. McKenzie takes a few steps in and makes a shoestring catch for out number two.
That was off the fists of Druick right there. Nearly just planted it in right field, but McKenzie played medium deep.
Got an L9 on that one.
All right, that's fair.
Well, let's see. What do we got on that? We got 91.
Yeah, that'll play.
90 is an L threshold, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a line out.
Here's Nick Leahy batting third today. So at second and at third. First pitch is low. I don't think we've seen him at second or batting third this year.
No. Well, although he's been hitting in different spots in the lineup this series, hitting second yesterday.
1-0 is a high drive into left field. It's going to be Landis coming in and Martinez-Pagani going out. It's Martinez-Pagani making the catch in what otherwise I think would have been no man's land. It's a pop-out, and it's a 1-2-3 inning to end the first. We head on to the second. No score on 860 AM, The Answer. Top of inning two here from Raimondi Park. Do you have, you know, it's a special day because it is Halloween, but it's another special day for other reasons.
Yeah, let's go back in time. This day in Oakland baseball history, July 27th of 2024. Oakland 17, YOLO 3. This was tied for the biggest win of the season.
Wait, is this the back-to-back-to-back home runs?
I don't have that as back-to-back. What I do have is Noah Martinez with a 3-run homer in the first inning. First of 4 hits on the day for him.
Okay.
Oakland sent 11 to the plate in the first and scored 5 runs. Chandler David got the start that day. His first start since 2022. 4 nearly perfect innings. Jalen Smith had a 3-run bomb. 10 different ballers recorded a hit in the game. 10 unique players touched home.
The first pitch to Kai Moody from Tanner is a fastball. That's hit toward right center field. Helmick was shaded toward the gap, and he'll come in and make the catch. One away. I do believe the back-to-back-to-back home runs was a combination of Jefferson, Martinez.
That would have been probably earlier in
else?
the season then. Yeah. I think.
Is that who it was?
Yeah, I think it was maybe Davis, Jefferson, Martinez, something along those lines.
Tanner to the plate, and Vilos takes a strike.
I will say there were two short-term ballers that made an impact in this game. Andrew Martinez had his double. Unfortunately, he was injured on that double.
Was a home game.
Yep.
I do remember that. Here's a ground ball on one big hop to Allgaier. He steps back and makes a throw across the diamond. It was in the dirt, but it's picked up by Christian Almanza for outs number 2.
Other one, Alex Escobar, a 3-inning save in his second pro appearance. And the Ballers through the first 2 games of that series had outscored the High Wheelers 30-3. We're talking Rangers over the Orioles level of scoring.
Yep. What was that final, like 30-5?
That was 30-3, I think exactly.
Here's Fabian, the DH. Swings and fouls that away.
There have been back-to-back games, Tyler, with the beer batter striking out here in the second inning. And here is Matt Fabian.
Next pitch is a touch low. It's 1-1 now. Top of the second. No score. Tanner looking for a quick second inning. He has the first 2 outs. Pitch to Fabian. There's the slider. It's down low. It's a any count slider for Gabe Tanner. Now the 2-1. It's a fastball low again, and now Lozano wants the challenge. After review, it's going to be a confirmed ball.
Man, Tyler, you're on it today. You knew that right away.
I knew that one right away. It's because I have my glasses on today, and I have eagle-like vision.
Yeah. I have a feeling that was just Tilo challenging so that the crowd could get $5 beer.
Well, I think there were, back-to-back pitches in that same location, and I think Tilo maybe just wanted to test to see if indeed those are clipping the bottom of the zone. The 3-1 is inside, and so that's a 2-out walk.
Second 2-out walk from Tanner so far. He has struggled to finish his first 2 innings, but now faces the 9-hitter Edwin Martinez Pagani, who is 0 for 6 in the series.
He bats from the left side with Fabian at first. And the first pitch is a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. It's 87 as Tanner throws back. It's 87, but it's in up on the hands and in the zone. It's not a pitch that you can really get around on. Tanner from the stretch, the high kick, and the pitch is a ground ball towards second. Leahy has a big hop, and he flips to Cobb for the final out of the inning. The fielder's choice goes 4-6, and we move on to the bottom of the second. It's no score on 860 AM The Answer. It's not only Halloween in July today, it's also, I believe, is it the 75th anniversary of Children's Fairyland at Lake Merritt? And Fairyland is here, and we are celebrating. It's a great kids' day, and of course, kids will run the bases after today's game, and the players will stay to sign autographs. No score in our ball game in the second inning. Christian Almanza will stride to the plate. He'll be followed by Helmick and Buford. In this second inning, no score. Coleman comes set. His first pitch to Almanza is a ball up and in.
It's been almost a quiet series from Almanza, and then you remember what he did Tuesday. A 3-homer game, the third in Ballers history.
The 1-0 is high. That's right. Do you know what? I did.
Right? That feels like ages ago. This series has gone on forever.
I thought you were going to say his 2 sacrifice fly game.
Yeah?
A 2-0 to Almanza, swing and a miss.
Well, I think he's up to 3 sac flies in the series now.
Well, he drives, runs in left and right.
Yeah.
And 2 left and right and center.
Well played.
The 2-1, Christian takes high. Now, I think the strikeouts still are not quite 2-1 to the walks, but maybe 1.5-1 to the walks. It's a 3-1 from Coleman. The pitch on its way. It's high and outside, and there's ball 4.
Are you talking about Almanza?
Yes.
Oh, well, it's exactly half the number of, or double the number of strikeouts.
Okay, so it's still 2-1.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that'll get us a little bit closer.
Yeah.
Here is Lou Helmick. Lou is in right field today.
He was seeing the ball well yesterday. He smoked a line drive in his final at bat. Also picked up 2 hits, including a double.
Ballers have their first base runner, and the first pitch is way inside to Lou at 87. He had to pull the stomach in and hop back.
I don't think there's much stomach
There
on
is
Lou.
not much. He's got about 0.5% body fat on him. The 1-0 fastball for a strike. But even so, he still had to pull it in. Their first base runner still looking for that first hit. Coleman set, and the pitch on its way. This is to right field, or left field on a line. Moving back as the left fielder. He'll reach up and make the catch. That's Landis, who also is a catcher.
Yeah. I'm surprised that didn't sail over his head. It had some good distance on it, and it looked like it was going to travel a bit further. Landis backtracking, does just leap up and make the squeeze.
There was almost some Chris Bagneski action out there. A very important misplay on the O'Hara ball that saw Oakland to its opening night walk-off. First pitch to Cam Buford is a fastball just a touch inside at 90. It's ball 1. Homered yesterday. First time in nearly 2 weeks. Now sends a ball to right field. That's a base hit. The right fielder McKenzie will pick it up, and Almanza will stop at second. It's a 1-out single, and the Ballers with 2 men on here in the second inning, looking to be the first team to put a run on the board.
A little inside-out action from Cam Buford there. He's now working on a 3-game hit streak with that knock through the right side.
Yeah, you don't often see Cam use that right side of the infield. You see Danny Harris use it a lot. You see Cobb. You see Nick Leahy. I'm just thinking about the right-handed hitters.
Oh, right.
But I've not seen Cam go that way very often.
Basically everyone but Buford.
Trying to think about Bugsy and Tilo, whether they use it
Oh,
a
well,
lot.
I mean, they don't call them backside bugs for a reason.
First pitch to Allgaier is inside for ball 1.
And remember Tatum's homer against
Supple.
Against Supple. That was backside.
Pitch to Allgaier. This is the other way towards center field. Roberts is over. He dives and he misses it. And this is going to roll to the wall. It's 1 run for sure as Jake Allgaier has doubled in Christian Almanza, and Cam Buford gets to third. It's 1-0 Oakland.
And that is Allgaier's second double of the series. And finally, he picks up his first Oakland RBI in game number 8. It's a matter of time for him.
That'll bring up Tilo.
Man, did he have a good first game back on Friday. First game in 2 weeks. He drives in a career-high 4 runs.
And his first home run in a while as well. So second and third for Lozano against the righty Coleman. And the first pitch is the other way. Hall is going to pick it up. His throw to Coleman, and a nice cover at the bag on the 3-1 putout. It is, however, another run. It's an RBI ground out for Tyler Lozano, and it's 2-0 Oakland.
Nice shot by Tilo to get another run home. That's now 5 RBI in 2 games in this series. But I've been really impressed with Christian Hall and the pitchers in that 3-1 putout, because Hall has led them perfectly. And there's 2 bang-bang plays like that the Sky Sox have been able to get the out at first.
Yeah, it wasn't the easiest hop for Hall, and then for Coleman, he didn't take a direct path. He sort of followed Tilo along the baseline a little bit. Still made the play in time. The first pitch to Bugs is low. 1-0 to Darryl Bugs. So 2 runs in. A couple of RBI for Allgaier and Lozano. Bottom of the order, picking up a couple of runs here in the second. And the first pitch, next pitch to Bugs, I should say, is hit out of play. It's 1-1.
Bugs on a 3-game hit streak with another homer on Friday. 2 in the series.
Coleman to the plate, and Bugs takes a strike at the knees. It's 1-2. Coleman comes set. The 1-2 pitch to Darryl is a slider just off the plate. Well, that's the spot that they know that Bugs may take a poke at, may try to get a little overextended. It's a really nice pitch from Coleman. It's just a ball off the plate. The 2-2 now. Bugs looks at a fastball just low.
I mean, we're seeing in real time the patience for Bugs actually get a lot better here late in the season.
So full count with Allgaier at third. Coleman's kicking the pitch. A ground ball toward the left side. It's picked up by Denton. His throw across the diamond is just in time to get the speedy Darryl Bugs. And the inning is over. It's 2 runs for Oakland on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left on base. We head to the third. 2-0 Ballers on 860 AM. The Answer. Top of the order here in the top of the third. 2-0 Oakland. As Gabe Tanner finishes up his warm-up pitches, he'll see Roberts, Landis, and Hall for the second time today. Ballers at 7-4 through their first 11 games here in the second half. That's at least currently tied for a playoff spot. Of course, they are already in. So here comes Roberts, who popped out to Cobb in shallow center in his first at-bat. Tanner's first pitch to Roberts is a fastball at the knees for a called strike 1. Next one is a slider. It's popped up. This may be playable for Almanza toward the Ballers dugout. on the warning track. He will make the catch. One away.
Can't believe that one stayed in. That's one of those that usually heads for the stands or just in front of the stands out in right field. But Roberts unlucky there to pop out in the foul ground.
I wonder whether or not we are getting some of that Tuesday wind blowing things back into play and toward the outfield. Here's Landis. First pitch slider ripped foul.
That's how you beat the wind. Hit it that hard, wind doesn't matter.
It's a slider there that caught a little bit too much at the plate and might have been belt high. It's an 0-1, and the pitch is a ground ball toward Cobb. He gets one nice big hop, and his throw across the diamond is in time. 2 away.
Man, pretty cool to have Jermaine Cobb Jr. as your shortstop, because this guy not only hits walk-off homers, but the shortstop that he has played for the Ballers this year, it's probably fair to say he's in the conversation for top shortstop in the league. I think Ogden's got a good one in Elliott Good, but I mean, you can't deny Trey's range in his glove.
Well, the baseball team, when you put it together, as Hall swings and fouls it into the glove of Lozano, 0-1. John Madden said a football team is built around its offensive line. A baseball team, especially one for Oakland, is built up the middle. Catcher, shortstop, center field, as Hall takes a second strike. So to get a guy like Cobb and have him every day, and for him to produce like he has been, it is something special. The 0-2 to Hall is fouled away. You think about last year as well. Miles Jefferson, how well he did, and then Josh Leslie taking over midseason. Leslie having a nice year in the Frontier League, by the way.
Ooh.
The 0-2 on its way. A slider is outside. I believe it's something like 18 steals and 20 attempts for Josh Leslie this year.
Not bad. Tri-City.
1-2 to Hall. He rolls over on this to first. Almanza scoops it up, goes to the bag himself, and that's the inning. A pop out and 2 ground balls. Pretty quick work for Gabe Tanner here in the top of the third. And we move on to the bottom of the third here. On 860 AM The Answer, it's the Ballers 2 and the Sky Sox nothing. On 860 AM The Answer. Two 0 Oakland. We'll see the top of the order for the Ballers now in the third. The top of the order for the Sky Sox could only go 1, 2, 3 in the start of this inning. And now we'll see Cobb, Druick, and Leahy, who Coleman all retired in order in the first. Tyler Peterson and Nevada Cullen with you on this Sunday afternoon, where the Ballers are looking for a series victory before they travel up on Tuesday to Marysville, California, for a showdown against the High Whalers for the first time this season. A team that they faced 36 times last year, 41 times in preseason, regular season, and postseason, and yet it will be until the end of July that they'll see them for the first time. Cobb punches one into shallow left field. Out is the shortstop. He is there, and he makes the catch. On the first pitch he sees of the third, he will pop out. One away.
I think we have to have a conversation about this rivalry name, Tyler.
Well, has it changed names? Can it be now the I-5 series?
Well, I've been hearing the term floated around, Bay versus Buttes.
Bay versus Buttes. That's not bad. Next pitch is high.
I don't know much about the Buttes in Yuba City.
I myself has never traveled that far up Highway 5. I have taken a train through Northern California into Oregon. 1-0 is swung on and missed by Davis Druick on a pitch down and into him. It's 1-1.
But would you say that the I-5 rivalry could be another name for the series?
It's tough to say as the next pitch is outside, only because 5 is pretty well far off from where we are. Now, if Modesto comes into the league next year, as maybe has been reported, then perhaps that would be something where you could call it the I-5 series. 2-1 is high and in. I actually don't mind Bay versus
Oh, it hit him.
Oh, did it hit him? It nicked him.
And then when Reed pitches, it'll be Butts versus Buttes.
So a man on for Nick Leahy. It's a better start for Coleman, and I think more along the lines of what we were used to seeing from him last season. Leahy popped out to end the first. First pitch fastball is low.
Yeah, he made 2 starts against the Ballers last year. One on August 9th. Went 6 2/3 with no walks. Gave up 10 hits in a 5-2 loss and 3 runs, 1 earned. Druick
There goes the runner. Druick will have that stolen. Ball goes into center field, but he will not go past.
That's what, 9 stolen bases now for Druick this season? Yeah, 9. Not bad.
Coleman throws, and Leahy swings and fouls it back.
Coleman's other start last year against the Ballers was a 4-0 loss on August 30th. Went 6 innings in that game, 8 hits, 4 earned runs, and 4 strikeouts, just 1 walk. So pretty good. They lost both starts, the Chuckers, but
Leahy takes a slider, though. That's a really nice take from Nick.
yeah, it's an easy pitch to chase, but Leahy showed a lot of patience there by not firing the trigger and has himself in a true hitter's count as a result.
It's a bigger breaking ball at 79. 3-1 with Druick at second. Pitch to Leahy is a chopper toward third. Denton will charge. He'll scoop it up, throw over to first. It's in time for out number 2.
Unfortunately for Leahy, it's also an unproductive out because he hit it in front of Druick. If he hits that to the right side, that moves Druick to third. But Christian Almanza can score Druick from anywhere.
Almanza walked and then later scored. That was in the second inning. 2 runs for Oakland in that inning. They lead 2-0. It was a Jake Allgaier RBI double and a Tyler Lozano RBI groundout. So the first pitch to Christian is high for ball 1. Druick has the speed to score on a single. And Coleman throws, and it's a ground ball foul toward James Harris at first.
Well, is that actually James Harris, or is that Laura Geist out there?
That's a great question because Laura Geist today is dressed up as James Harris for
Halloween? In
Halloween.
July.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1-1. Almanza shoots that foul.
We're both dressed up as well here in the booth for Halloween in July. We'll get into those costumes later.
Yes, we shall. We could, you know what we could do? We could post a picture in our YouTube chat to see if anyone knows what we are.
Give you a hint. Tyler's gone goth today.
Not exactly. The 1-2 is
Ooh.
way inside, and in fact, it clips the knee of Almanza. And Druick, who maybe was going to try to take third on a wild pitch, instead has to go back. 2 hit-by pitches in the inning by Coleman.
That is a bit strange to have 2 batters hit in the same inning. After all, he had only hit 3 for Colorado Springs this year. But I guess you look at his start with Idaho Falls, he had hit 7. So
Helmick lined out to left field. Pretty sharply hit ball. First pitch is popped up toward third base side, heading toward the stands, and that will get out of play. Two nothing Oakland here in the bottom of the third already.
Feels good.
Expectations from yesterday were totally shifted.
Yeah, my expectations are in the toilet for game times in this series.
We had a 353. That's the longest of the year. There goes Druick to third, and the ball is hit down the line fairly deep, but well foul. It's Druick at second and Almanza at first. Both have been hit by pitches in this inning. Ballers just have the one hit, or excuse me, they have 2 hits. A Buford single and Allgaier double. Coleman is set from the stretch. The kick and the pitch. Helmick takes down low and away. It's ball 1. A couple Lou chants for Helmick. It's been adapted into many names. Oh, and Coleman steps off, and he has Druick dead to rights, and Druick is toast. Davis Druick tried to time up Austin Coleman. He never looked at him, made an inside move, and then picked off Davis Druick for the final out of the inning. The out goes 1-6 on the pickoff. And we will move on to the 4th. Ballers do not score. It's 2-0 Oakland on 860 AM. The Answer. Your line score through 3, it's no runs on 1 hit, no errors for the Colorado Springs Sky Sox. It's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors for the Oakland Ballers. And turning things over on this Sunday is the brightest man I know on a sunny Sunday, Nevada Calling. It's actually not a sunny
Cloudy
Sunday.
Sunday.
Cloudy Sunday. So you're actually, it's not bright then. And then
am I the dullest man you know?
Maybe you're the dullest man
The dreariest?
That Florida education, maybe you're not so bright.
Yeah.
Some good discussion this week.
Top of the 4th inning here from West Oakland. It's the Gator, myself, with the Sun Devil, Tyler Peterson, and Gabe Tanner, the former Pioneer of Cal State East Bay. His first pitch of the inning is outside 1-0 to Zane Denton.
Booney's got a Tar Heels hat on today.
And he was wearing an FSU jacket. He was crossing ACC brands as that's a ball ripped under the glove of Almanza, picked up by Leahy. Throw to first to Tanner is not in time. And I think that's an error on Almanza.
E3 it is.
Just under the glove, and Denton reaches on an error to start the inning. Brings up TJ McKenzie. Has to be noted, I want to talk about this a little bit at length at some point. It might as well be now. TJ McKenzie is the brother of Tristan McKenzie, the Cleveland Guardian righty. both from Florida. First pitch to TJ is low, 1-0. Tristan McKenzie, of course, really, I guess, came onto the scene apparently in, I think 2021 was his first full season, because 2020, I mean, I don't know, it's tough to tell because he pitched and he was good, but it was such a short season. 2022, 11 wins for McKenzie. Pop foul, 1-1 on TJ McKenzie.
Tristan McKenzie, I gotta say, is one of the taller and lankier players.
And that's really
baseball.
What he's known for. 6'5", 165. He's very skinny. Like, I weigh more than him, which is weird. I'm a twig. Former first-round pick of the Cleveland organization in 2015. Ground ball bounced to third. Allgaier to second for one. Low throw, but caught by Leahy. And then the stretch from Almanza at first. He snags it. There's a 5-4-3 double play. 2 down.
And it had to be turned very quickly because otherwise you have speed with McKenzie, and they did a great job. 2 very strong throws on that play.
5-4-3. That's the double play. Denton is erased from first. Brings up Kai Moody, who is a San Francisco native. I believe Mark Kahn just gave him a shout-out.
And then said, and then boo him.
Oh. Dang, that's harsh. Went to George Washington High School. Right-handed batter against the righty Tanner. Takes low, 1-0. Ballers up 2-0 in the top of the fourth. 2 outs. Nobody on. Moody a fly out to right field his first time up. 1-0 from Tanner. Sizzles just high, 2-0. Moody in the series is 3 for 16. He's a .303 hitter this season. 2-0 belted. Right center field. Helmick on his horse. Bugs picks it up on one hop. Fires in towards second. Moody has himself a double as the ball bounces in to Cobb. It's a 2-out double for Moody, and Tanner still has just one clean inning to his name.
Well, that was hit exceptionally well, 98 off the bat. And when you get a pitch at the top of the zone, you take it the other way like that. I mean, you're hitting it to a spot that very few outfielders are ever going to get to.
Bugs got close, but not close enough. Here's Omar Vilos, who is today's catcher for the Sky Sox. He is 0 for 1 with a ground out today. Moody at second. Tanner looks his way before coming home. There's a ground ball to shortstop. Gobbled up by Cobb. Throw to first in plenty of time. Guns him out by 5 steps for out number 3. A 2-out double for Moody, but he is stranded right there. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 1 left for Colorado Springs in the top of the fourth. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Still the Ballers leading 2-0 over Colorado Springs here on 860 AM The Answer. Bottom of the fourth, Ballers lead the Sky Sox 2-0. Austin Coleman on the hill for the second time this series for the Sky Sox. He has allowed 2 runs so far, and he will face Lou Helmick to start the bottom of the fourth inning. Helmick was up when Druick was picked off in the third inning. So Helmick, who was batting in the third, will bat to start the bottom of the fourth. I'm Nevada Cullen with Tyler Peterson. Vince is back at our 860 AM The Answer Studios, and Zeke is our TD today for Virch. Umpires say, I don't remember if we gave them, Bill Shortridge behind home, Tony Prater at first, Jim Richens at third.
Here's who to blame.
Lou Helmick at the dish. And he swats the first pitch he sees into medium deep left center field, tailing into the gap, but Roberts makes the easy squeeze on the first pitch of the inning. 1 out. Cam Buford is next. Bottom of the fourth, 2-0 Oakland. A single his first time through the right side. He's hit safely in his last 3 games. He had just 1 hit in his previous 5 games before that. Little fake delivery there from Coleman as the music was being played, I guess, a little too close to the pitch. Buford, 3-run bomb in the first inning yesterday. Over the brick buildings out and left. There's a pitch inside to Buford, 1-0. It was just a nuke. I mean, there was plenty of time to watch that monster mash to left field. 1-0, fouled off, 1-1. Yes, I make that joke today because it's Halloween, but I've actually come to really enjoy that term for a home run. A monster mash. He did the monster mash. He did the mash.
Is Dracula the one singing?
Oh, I've never thought about that. The 1-1 is a strike to Buford, 1-2. It was a graveyard smash. I'm gonna say yes. I like that perspective. 1-2, slider outside, 2-2. Buford with 5 RBI in the series. And now 3 hits after his second inning single. 2-2 count. Coleman the righty set at the belt. Kicks, fires outside. Buford takes again, 3-2. Cam, a 23-year-old from Chicago. Payoff pitch. Coleman delivers. Buford strokes a line drive to left field. It one hops off the wall. Buford heading for second. Strong throw from Landis. Hops in, but Buford slides in safely. Feet first with a 1-out double. And he has his 20th multi-hit game of the year. He is heating right back up.
The home run last night. Now he has 3 bases in 4 innings. And that was definitely smacked.
Yeah. He got an inside pitch, and he turned it around after it was a 1-2 count. He took 2 breaking balls outside, worked the count full, and then did his damage. Here's Jake Allgaier, who homered in his previous at-bat, or doubled, just like Buford. Check swing he did offer, says Jim Richens down at third. Allgaier RBI double in the second inning. His first Ballers RBI. 23-year-old from Channahon, Illinois. So Illinois native at second base and Illinois native at the plate. 3 on the timer. Coleman comes home. Allgaier just pops it weakly off towards left field foul. Stumbling Denton couldn't corral the foul ball. 0-2. Sunday, July 27th. July coming to an end. It's been another kind month for the Ballers as they go for their 7th consecutive series win in a row.
How's this for perspective? They've lost 5 games each month. 5 in 2 weeks in May, and then 5 in a month in June, 5 in a month so far in July.
Taking off her third on a called strike 3 is Buford, and he's erased. And that's a strike him out, throw him out double play on a called third strike on the outside corner to Allgaier. That is not how the Ballers had hoped to end the inning. As we go to the 5th, Ballers lead the Sky Sox 2-0. Casey Pratt, Jorge Leon, and we have a stalemate in the knocker ball knockout out in right field. Here we go again, and Casey's still standing, Jorge's still standing. Do we have time for one more? They've been going quickly. This is it. 38 seconds left on the timer. They charge at each other, and
we need Scrappy in there now.
Come on, Scrappy, where are you? Nope, it's a tie. Oh, Jorge falls down. Oh, no. Casey wins.
Oh, no, Casey wins. I like that term.
Top of the 5th inning here from Oakland. It is – oh, no, we're not going to bother with that today.
I have one.
You do?
Why can't you type it? Or Ben, we have Ben to type it.
Ben, can you type in our question on the answer?
I want to know your favorite Halloween candy.
Did we do this last year?
No, we did a costume last year.
Oh, we did. You're right. Top of the 5th, Ballers lead 2-0. Gabe Tanner against Matt Fabian. First pitch to the beer batter is a ball off the plate, 1-0.
Because I had said I had a Polyworld costume when I was 5 years old that I wore, and I had his little gloves and everything.
Oh, 1-0. I'm going to need a picture of that at some point. Pitch high to Fabian, 2-0. Fabian first time walked. I'm going to go for 2-0 is a strike, 2-1.
I like the kids who chant, "We want beer."
Yeah. You can have. Yeah, no, they're chanting it, Isabella and Tobin. Pitch high, 2-1. They want candy. You want candy. You don't want beer. I think I'll just go Reese's. 3-1 is high. Accidental bat flip from Fabian.
Enormous bat flip.
I don't think he meant to. Kind of looked like it slipped out of his hands. So leadoff walk for Fabian here in the 5th.
All right, get out of the way. Go.
Oh, yes.
Move along. We move on to a celebrity 5th inning now, as Nevada is literally kicked away. We're going to kick out Nevada. Thank you, Vince, for this music. Showing bunt is Edwin Pagani, and he puts it down. Tila will throw to first. The sacrifice is successful. Please welcome into our booth the lovely host of the Oakland Ballers. It is Aubrey Tolliver. How are you today?
Happy.
Oh, there
we go.
Mic on. That'd be
Turn my
much
mic
better.
back on. I'm so happy. I'm making my broadcast debut.
I know. Aubrey, who you can see on Cal High Sports Bay Area, you can see at Levi's Stadium or at Raimondi Park.
I'm all over the Bay Area.
Is first time on 860 AM The Answer, and we're very pleased to have her in. It's hard to pull her away from her regular work down on the field, but she has run up for a little cameo here.
Luckily, I don't have much to do during the innings. It's the in-between where I'm running from bleacher to bleacher, fan to fan.
2-0 Oakland here in the top of the 5th. Aubrey, this is, of course, your second season.
Second season. I feel like this is my second home, too. Look at our crowd we got today. We got a nice number. Do we have the attendance?
I don't know that we have it yet. We should have it soon. Usually we get it, I mean, knock on wood, we're 1 hour into this game.
No, I know.
So.
This is called a getaway day if I've ever seen one. This is a getaway game, for sure.
Well, you were here yesterday.
I
That
sure was.
3:15.
Yep. And then the quadruple knockout round.
Yes,
on
that
Thursday.
was 3:53. I was also here for that. I think everyone would love to know, though.
Yes.
How did you become you? How did you get here? Because you have now had a 7-year career in sports media.
Yeah, 7. Oh, I think I'm just 7.
Or have you
7
just
or
turned 8?
Yeah, 7 or 8. Yeah, I grew up a Bay Area sports fan, mostly Giants a bit. Oh no.
Roberts to left. This is deep, and that is gone, and that is a hanging slider.
And this game is tied.
And this game is tied. Well, on that note, please continue.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I grew up a Bay Area sports fan. My family is 53-year season ticket holders for the 49ers. And, I was a softball girl, so baseball was my sport. And
You caught.
I was a catcher. I had my pitcher here yesterday in the crowd doing some of our games with us. Yes, I was a catcher at Sonoma State, RIP Sonoma State Athletics.
Oh, no.
I didn't even get to my 10-year anniversary before they shut that one down.
First pitch to Landis is a high deep drive, but that's well foul.
Yep. So I played 4 years at Sonoma State, where I like to say I majored in softball, and then some point decided I should probably figure out this broadcasting thing, and ended up getting my master's at Syracuse, the good old Newhouse School up in upstate New York, and came right back to the Bay Area. Started working for Cal High Sports, going on now 8 years. And it's just been so fun. It's so fun. We have such cool jobs, don't we?
We do have very cool jobs. Anytime you can come to the ballpark instead of going to a cubicle, you have a cool job. Helmet comes in, and he'll make a shoestring catch on the line drive, 2 away.
Yeah, it's walking through just the concourse, and I have so many fans who come up to me, just are so incredible. The vibes here at Ramundi are unlike most.
Well, the cool thing is like, okay, you can be a Niner fan. Everybody's going to be a Niner fan if you're from around here. But, like, you see these people who come to the ballpark who are absolutely overjoyed to be at the ball yard, to come to a Ballers game. You know it's something that's a little bit more of a tight circle, that they know you personally, that you can interact with them. It's a different sort of rules of engagement between fans and players, or fans and media, or you.
Absolutely, yeah. And, I mean, so many different jobs in sports, too. I mean, when I am anchoring or reporting, it's much different than hosting. Here, it's the camera is almost secondary to the fan experience, and that's kind of what Casey's trying to put together, and all of our crew, our entertainment crew here, is just to put together the best show for those sitting in the seats.
2-1 to Christian Hall is inside ball 3. I'm a little disappointed in you. I heard you were coming as James Harris today.
Okay, I was coming as James Harris. I talked to Benji. I thought I had everything all planned out. I get it to the ballpark, and who is dressed as James Harris?
Yes.
Laura Geist. I got snubbed.
I see. So you made a last-minute decision. You were not going to show up to the party wearing the same stuff.
Oh, how many jerseys does James have?
Yes, that's true. Laura took your costume.
Well, I guess I didn't coordinate. I didn't tell her that I was going to be James, and so we, great minds think alike. So, yeah, she came in full on James. She pulled it off probably better than I could have.
Stole your thunder.
I know. And I'm just that was my Hail Mary, too. I had no plan B.
Well, I called my brother 2 hours before first pitch and said, "Do you still have that big cloak in your closet?" And so I had to drive home real quick and throw this thing on. So.
Do you still? Oh, that's right. I didn't even notice you were wearing a costume.
No, this is my going out cloak. Yeah.
You're going out. You're right. I mean, it's a chilly day at the ballpark. I saw a sweatshirt. That's all I saw.
It actually works pretty well today.
No, it does. Yeah. Usually my costume, I'll just throw on a pair of Minnie Mouse ears. That's what I did last year. But yeah, we missed you yesterday. It was a great end to the ball game.
The first Ballers home run walk-off ever.
You're kidding.
The first one.
The first one?
The first one.
Oh,
we had
my gosh.
one walk-off all of last year. It was Noah Martinez's RBI single.
That's
and then
right. Wait, that was on Halloween. That was on.
Was that also?
No, it was. It absolutely was, because I was wearing my Minnie Mouse ears for that post-game interview. I remember that so vividly.
Well, I remember saying when we won whatever game it was, Happy Halloween as part of my call. I forgot it was also the Martinez game.
It sure was. So Trey was one day too soon for that one.
The 3-2 on its way to Denton. It is swung on and missed.
See ya!
Tanner with his third K. The game is tied, however, and you can blame Aubrey Oliver.
All right, thank you, guys.
Do you have to get back now?
I do. I'm going to go tee up the hot dog toss over here, presented by Extra Cycle. You know it.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back on
Thank
860 AM The Answer.
Well, Aubrey is not invited back. 2 runs against the Ballers. Tisk, Aubrey.
What's that about?
Yeah. No, great to have her on. That was great.
Well, now that she's gone, we can continue our segments, which is the question on the answer. What is your favorite Halloween candy of all time? Now, see, I've always been a Reese's Pieces or like Swedish Fish, Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, Sour Patch Kids is my fruity answer.
See, I
not
forget
chocolatey.
I'm an adult and I can go to the store and just buy candy
I know.
anytime I want. When I think, well, adult's a strong term, but
First pitch of the inning is inside to Tyler Lozano, 1-0.
it's kind of like I only believe that Swedish Fish exist around Halloween time.
Okay. 1-0 is in. 2-0 on Tilo. 2-2 game in the bottom of the 5th. Colorado Springs and Oakland. Here on Question on the Answer, we are asking what are your favorite Halloween candies? There's a strike to Tilo, 2-1. Trying to, like, it's not as much the excitement as a kid wasn't, oh, I got this candy. There were certain ones I like more than others, but it's, oh, look at the size of this candy bar. 2-1 broken bat flare into the mid of Coleman. What athleticism to shoot off the mound and snare that for out number 1.
That's as broken a bat as I've seen all year.
Yeah. It's splintered.
That was a compound fracture.
Yeah. Line out in the scorebook. Brings up Darryl Buggs. Baller's 9-hitter today with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th inning. 2-2 game, Ballers and Sky Sox.
You want to talk costumes?
Right, yeah, the ones we're wearing. We forgot to take a picture. Squaring a bunt is Buggs. He drops it down third base line, but it rolls foul. Nothing in 1. So mine's simple. I am an unidentified member of the AFC Richmond soccer team.
I think Mark is the evil queen from Snow White.
Yep.
Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, he's evil. all
No,
right.
Mirror, Mirror on the Wall. That's Maleficent.
Maybe he is.
How
Maleficent.
Me? You're going to talk Disney with me wearing this Kingdom Hearts coat right now?
Yes.
Talk to me when you played Birth by Sleep.
0-1. Buggs takes a strike. Yes, Tyler is a character from Kingdom Hearts.
A member of Organization 13, if undisclosed, as you are.
Yes, undisclosed. 0-2 swung on and missed. 2 down. We're both NPCs today. Coleman with a quick start to this 5th inning. Line out and a strikeout. He has only allowed 2 runs today. Both came in the 2nd inning. Here we are in the bottom of the 5th, tied 2-2, Colorado Springs and Oakland. Back to the top of the lineup for Tremaine Cobb Jr. Righty-righty battle. First pitch is in for strike 1 on the inner half.
For a second there, Ian was wearing a Bowser costume.
Yeah, where'd it go?
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Little blow-up shell. He puts his Bowser hat back on. Looks like Bowser's eating him. Pitch is low and into Cobb, 1-1. Down on the field in the Ballers dugout, I see Sully, not Connor Sullivan. That is Casey, dressed as the big blue and purple monster from Monsters, Inc. 1-1 is inside 2-1. Or maybe we were the monsters all along. Cobb 0 for 2 in this game with 2 pop-outs.
What does the matter with you?
Cobb ground ball towards short. Backhand Martinez Pagani throw on the run is wide of first. And does it go into the Ballers dugout? No. And Cobb has himself an infield hit. That extends Trey's hit streak to 9 games.
A couple others down there. I see Maya from our entertainment crew as Ricky Bobby from Talladega Nights.
Yep.
Isabella Haberman as a Formula First driver.
What? No. She's
Formula
NASCAR.
NASCAR. Well.
She's Dale Earnhardt Jr. Get it right.
Oh, that's right.
Davis Druick takes low, 1-0. Come on. Do you even speak turn left? Come on.
I don't. Listen. I drive for a living. You could say.
Yeah.
I drive. That's about as much as I know about NASCAR. Is I drive a car.
Well, I'm the one driving the broadcast right now.
Ah.
So there's a check to first. Cobb is at first base, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th, 2-2 game. Davis Druick at the dish is 0 for 1. Line out and a hit by pitch as he hits a line drive down the left field line, but that's foul. And it's 1-1. Oh, we got some chicken tendies for Tyler. Here, I'll mute you. Go ahead. I'm just kidding. You can't.
The difficulty has just been increased to nightmare mode on doing TrackMan while broadcasting while eating chicken tenders.
You can subtract the broadcasting in the 6th.
Actually, proud mode. We'll keep it in Kingdom Hearts references.
Druick with a high pop-up to short center field. Martinez Pagani backs up and makes the catch for out number 3. Ballers held scoreless for the 3rd inning in a row. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We go to the 6th. Still tied at 2 apiece on 860 AM The Answer. Start of the 6th inning here from West Oakland. Apparently, Tyler Peterson's going to do the trifecta here in the top of the 6th and keeping TrackMan broadcasting and eating. Ballers and Sky Sox tied up 2 apiece. I'm Nevada Cullen with Tyler Peterson. Vince back in our 860 AM The Answer Studios. Thanks for tuning in on your Sunday afternoon. It's time to check on the rest of the league, and I have some delightful news to report, some finals. First in the knockout round, Great Falls. Tommy Specht defeats my old friend Patrick Mills from Billings 1-0 in the first knockout round in Great Falls. I was in the Northwoods League at the same time as Pat Mills, and he played for the team I broadcasted for, the Battle Creek Battlejacks. As for the good news that I wanted to talk about, Rocky Mountain 12, Yuba Sutter 4, a final. The Vibes take the series against the High Wheelers,
As they did at home in the first half.
which could end up being the difference for those two teams when it comes to the playoffs. We shall see as Tanner gets a swing and a miss from McKenzie.
That's a great call by you.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Because now I'm pretty sure the Vibes have locked up that tiebreaker. Is that a foul ball? I don't know. Let's just say swing and a miss. No? Yeah, foul ball. But 0-1 pitch from Tanner is down low, 1-1. And it looks like there is a chance that the Ballers and the Paddleheads are still the top 2 teams in the second half. That's unlikely, but it's not impossible. I would expect, honestly, one of the two to have a good shot at being the second half champs, as the 1-1 is outside 2-1. And if that's the case, then it could come down to overall record. And that tiebreaker for Rocky Mountain and Yuba Sutter belongs to the Vibes. Pitch inside and high to McKenzie, 3-1. And even when it comes down to seeding, it could come down to that tiebreaker. Oh my gosh, I just spotted a little kid dressed as Beetlejuice in the crowd off to the left. 3-1 from Tanner, middle strike. McKenzie was taking all the way. For context, it is, again, Halloween in July here at Raimondi Park. Payoff pitch from Tanner is grounded to third, foul. 3-2. More scores from around the Pioneer League. 8-5, Boise leads Ogden in Ogden, bottom of the 7th. Bottom of the 7th in Kalispell after a big defeat yesterday. The Glacier Range Riders lead 2-1 in the bottom of the 7th inning against the Missoula Paddleheads.
So your 6-game sweep is not to be.
No, not even close. Another payoff pitch from Tanner is popped out of play off to the right. This at bat will see an 8th pitch. Glacier winning 2-1 because their pitcher, Ty Bothwell, of course, 6 innings of 1-run ball. Not surprised in the slightest. 8th pitch of the at bat. The payoff from Tanner is inside, backing McKenzie off the plate, and he works the walk. That's the 5th walk today from Tanner. A surprising total, honestly, because Tanner had only walked 9. And also, Tanner's pitch count is only 78, and he's already past 5 innings pitched, so I'm surprised that he's walked 5 guys, given the pitch count, but there's been also a lot of 1-pitch outs to balance out. One more score for you from Grand Junction. The Idaho Falls Chuckers lead the Jackalopes 6-4. Jackalopes, I believe, trying to split that series against Idaho Falls. The Jackalopes with a win yesterday, and then a win Friday. So they've won the last 2 games. But this is, let's see. No, the Jackalopes are attempting to win this series against the Idaho Falls Chuckers. They lead the series 3-2, the Jackalopes.
That would really, really hurt Idaho Falls.
Yeah. They cannot afford to drop this series. They can, start a little bit slow to the second half. If you look at the standings, Idaho Falls is still, in the second half, 6-5, so they're still in a decent position right now. But they've got to pick up some more games on Grand Junction. So Moody at the plate after the leadoff walk to McKenzie. First pitch from Tanner, 5 on the timer. He spins and throws to first, and back safely is McKenzie. And he has lots of speed. TJ McKenzie, 25 stolen bases, tied for 4th in the Pioneer League. 2-2 score, top of the 6th inning. McKenzie at first. Moody, the batter, doubled his last time up as Tanner checks again on McKenzie. And McKenzie quickly reestablishes his lead. Now, you got to, on your 3rd disengagement, pick him off, or that's a balk. So McKenzie runs. The pitch is high for a ball. The throw down is in plenty of time from Tyler Lozano. He sheds the mask. He knew that he threw a dart to get McKenzie. And for Tilo, that's now 8 runners caught stealing this season.
Well, I got to say, whoa.
What is Tony Prater saying? What are the umpires saying? Is McKenzie safe? How? The call was out on the field. Was a balk called?
We all missed something.
0-0 is a balk.
We all missed something. It's a balk.
Was called on Tanner. Pitch is low, 1-0. So it's a stolen, no, it's a balk. It's not a stolen base. And now it is 1-0 on Moody. Well, you know what? I will say Moody takes a strike. 0-1. That was a great throw from Lozano. But yesterday, I thought there were 2 calls that were bang-bang that went against the Sky Sox on the bases. So this is a little bit of cosmic karma. Pitch outside from Tanner, 2-1.
You would have think Bob Davidson's on this staff with the amount of balks that's been called in this series.
There have been quite a few. So now McKenzie at second after the balk. It's a 2-1 count on Moody, who's 1 for 2 today. 2-2 game, top of the 6th. Next from Tanner. Moody bounces it over his head and into center field. McKenzie getting the wave. Darryl Buggs comes up throwing. His throw is way too high. And going down to second on the throw home is Moody. And he has the go-ahead RBI knock here in the 6th inning and a 2-hit ball game. Advances to second on the long throw home from Buggs. He just, I think, misjudged just how much he had to get on that throw. He put way too much mustard on it, and it sailed over Lozano. It was backed up, though, by Tanner.
Well, if Tanner never came set on the slide step, that has just cost him a whole run.
Yep. It's an RBI for Moody. Nobody out in the top of the 6th. What was that? You heard that too, right? Velos takes a strike, nothing in one. Was that Quirkle? Was that the Quirkus? The Fairyland representative? That little puppet thing? Pitch from Tanner is bounced towards third. Allgaier charging. Throw to first in time. Throw to third is... He's off the bag. He's out.
Yep, he came off.
It was clear as day. Allgaier held the tag on. And Moody is out at third base. Bang, bang play. And the Ballers double him up. And Jim Richens is arguing with Dimitri Young, or I guess it's the other way around. Dimitri's trying to tell the third base umpire that he made the wrong call, but I think it was pretty clear to me that Moody came off the bag.
Yeah, we have it.
Yeah. On our replay, it's pretty clear that he comes off the bag. Nice job. Was that Allgaier? There was a bit of that.
Yes.
Must have, or was that Cobb who applied the tag with Allgaier making the play to first?
Oh, that's a great question. Was that final out 3-6, or was it 3-5?
It was 3-5.
Did Allgaier get back in time? There's a ground ball towards short. Nice play. Cobb spinning. Throw to first. Offline. Almanza does a great job to corral it, though. That's an infield hit.
His foot never came on. Oh, yeah, that's right. He's safe.
3-2 lead for the Sky Sox here in the top of the sixth. We need to put something in my... So Fabian reaches on the infield hit. Now a swing and a miss from Pagani. Nothing in one. So a little bit of chaos here as it stands. Colorado Springs in the top of the sixth inning leads 3-2. And Fabian is at first with a 2-out infield hit. Martinez Pagani cut and a miss, nothing in two. There was a controversial play. Velos grounding out 5-3. The throw to third base and the tag applied. Applied by Cobb. 0-2 on the outside corner, strike three, and Martinez Pagani strikes out looking to end the frame. Tanner likely done after 6 solid innings rather, and he allows 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left here at the top of the sixth inning. 3-2 Ballers trail heading to the home sixth inning on 860 AM The Answer. Bottom of the sixth, oh no, I got barbecue sauce on my hand. I know I'm on the air. 3-2, the Sky Sox lead in the bottom of the sixth inning. Go ahead hit by Kai Moody in the sixth. Moody had 3 RBI yesterday for the Sky Sox. And Nick Leahy will lead off the bottom of the sixth against Austin Coleman. It's been night and day for Coleman from Tuesday to Sunday. First to Leahy, ripped foul. Luckily, it avoided a car, nothing in one. But Coleman, who has thrown just 68 pitches so far. On Tuesday, 5 1/3, 10 hits, 12 earned runs. Today, 5 innings pitched, 2 runs. Leahy to deep right field, pushing McKenzie to the wall, and he can only watch it fly. Leadoff solo bomb for Nick Leahy in the 6th. We're square at 3 here at Raimondi. Nick Leahy with his 2nd long ball of the series. 9th of the season. Touches them all. And it is 3-3 Colorado Springs and Oakland. That is a quick response for the Ballers. Going the other way, Nick Leahy. He got a fastball middle in, and he inside outs that ball 102 miles an hour off the bat, 353 feet into right field, into the Colorado Springs bullpen. Almanza takes a strike, 0-1. Colorado Springs scored to take a 3-2 lead in the top of this inning. Oakland has evened it with the Nick Leahy solo shot as Almanza bangs one, 2 hops to first. Hall leads Coleman well, who snow cones it and covers first for the out. 3-1 put out for out number 1. Brings up Lou Helmick. How about Nick Leahy? 4 extra base hits in the series. 2 homers. And ties this game at 3 in the 6th. Lou Helmick is next. He is 0 for 2, flying out twice to the outfield. First pitch to the lefty Helmick is high and tight, 1-0. I'd say I jinxed Coleman, but I'm still right to praise him. 3 runs over 6 innings is still a quality start at this point. 1-0 toss with 4 on the timer. Coleman delivers. And Helmick crushes it the other way to left field. It is off the wall. Helmick coasts into second with a 1-out double here in the 6th. He just missed a go-ahead opposite field homer. Landis got pushed around and was twisting and turning out in left field and definitely could have corralled that baseball. Landis is, again, as Tyler was saying earlier, a catcher by trade. And he definitely looked a bit jumbled out there in left field as Helmick doubles to left field, his 12th double of the year. And the Ballers have 2 extra base hits in the inning. In a 3-3 game, Ballers get their 6th hit just now. Buford off the fist, bounces it to third, collected by Denton. His throw's high, and Buford is safe. That's got to be an error on Denton. A slowly hit grounder, and Buford reaches. Brings up Jake Allgaier with 2 on. Things are falling apart for Colorado Springs, it seems, in the bottom of the 6th inning. Coming out to chalk to Coleman is Velos. All right, this is it. Booney, it is time with a 3-3 game in the bottom of the 6th inning for a very fast, immaculate row. So, Detroit and Cincinnati. Name a Major League player to play for both teams.
Al Albuquerque.
Al Albuquerque? Is that good? Be thinking about it, Booney. We could carry it. Immaculate grid is Detroit and Cincinnati, Detroit and Washington, Detroit and St. Louis. You could start thinking about that over the course of this game. We'll get back to that later in the game. Right now, let's refocus. Tie game, Jake Allgaier at the dish. First pitch swinging, bounces it through the right side, base hit. Helmick gets the wave. McKenzie comes up firing, but he hits the cutoff man, and Helmick scores, and Jake Allgaier comes up clutch. A go-ahead single in the 6th. He did not have an RBI as a Baller entering this game. He puts Oakland in front 4-3 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. First pitch ambush through the right side for a base hit to score Helmick from second. RBI double in the 2nd. RBI knock for Allgaier here in the 6th as of now. I'd say that's an earned run
It is an earned run, and right now, Gabe Tanner's pitcher record is
Yeah.
the positive side.
Tyler Lozano takes a strike. 0-1. Ballers lead 4-3.
With Helmick already at second base after the
Yes,
error, the
right.
single scores him regardless.
Lozano to center field. This could be trouble. Martinez Pagani out there, the shortstop, makes the grab. He looks a little awkward when doing it, but he's pretty sure-handed out there, and he makes the catch for out number 2. Well, any other runs now that score in this inning will be unearned because of the error by Denton. Buford at second base, Allgaier at first after his go-ahead RBI knock here in the top of the 6th inning. Darryl Buggs is next. Darryl Buggs the second, hitting with 2 outs. He's 0 for 2 today. 4-3 Ballers lead, bottom of the 6th inning. A slender 1-run margin over the Sky Sox. Another close game here in Oakland. 2 on the timer. The pitch is outside to Buggs, 1-0.
He went.
Oh, all right. Good spot, Tyler. It's Tony Prater down at first who says that Buggs offered. Buggs on a 3-game hit streak. Pops one foul off to the right. 0-2 on Buggs, who has homered on Wednesday and on Friday. So it's every other day in this series he's homered. Just saying. He did not homer yesterday. He did not play yesterday. A check to second. And Buford is back without a throw from Coleman, who has still only thrown 78 pitches. I don't think they pull him. Well, there is actually action in the Colorado Springs pen. 0-2. Buggs fights it off.
I feel like this is a game right now that Dimitri Young thinks he can win. So if that's the case, he's going to go to his best arms or what he thinks will be the best situation for his arms here on out.
33 is the jersey number of Coleman. You subtract 1, you get Adam Weibert. That's the man throwing in the pen for the Sky Sox. Meanwhile, James Collier will come on for Oakland in the 7th. 0-2. Buggs takes high. 1-2.
Yeah, I think the everything just shifted
Oh, yeah.
because it was going to be Dylan Delvecchio in a piggyback role, but now that
Now the Tanner threw 6 innings.
yes, and that the Ballers are now taking a lead into the 7th.
5 on the timer. Coleman's 1-2 pitch. Buggs takes in the dirt, 2-2.
They're fairly well set up if they want to go with Collier and Richardson and Sullivan.
James Harris stops by the press box. You might think, wait, how's that possible? He's coaching first. Well, there is Laura Geist in full James Harris uniform with the Oakland chain draped around her neck. Our general manager. That's awesome. 2-2 from Coleman to Buggs. Outside, 3-2. Another good at bat from Buggs. He did strike out last time against Coleman. And is 0 for 2 today. Has driven in 5 in the series, a double and 2 homers. He entered the series with just 1 professional homer. That was against Rocky Mountain. The payoff pitch. Runners go. Buggs fights it off. That was pitch 7. This inning has featured a leadoff bomb by Nick Leahy to tie the game, a double by Lou Helmick, and an RBI single by Jake Allgaier to put the Ballers in front 4-3. It's the bottom of the 6th. 2 outs, 2 on. 3-2 pitch from Coleman. Buggs takes inside. What an at-bat as he works just his 18th walk of the year. Bases are juiced for Tremaine Cobb Jr. That was an inside pitch, 90-mile-an-hour fastball from Coleman. And does he stay in this game to face Cobb? It appears the answer is yes. Coleman had 84 pitches. He's thrown 5 2/3 today. He's been great, especially compared to Tuesday when he let up 12 runs. But Tremaine Cobb Jr. is at the plate, and he takes inside 1-0. Who can forget yesterday? The Ballers in a tie game, 8-8 in the 9th. Tremaine Cobb Jr. powered a solo shot, if I may. Cobb clobbered it to center field. Cobb takes a strike, 1-1.
Was that your first walk-off home run?
I was actually going back through like my mind trying to think about it. The only other thing that may have happened is one in softball, but I don't remember. 1-1. Cobb takes inside for a strike, 1 and 2. I think I had maybe called one for the Santa Fe Saints, which is a junior college team.
Wow.
But I don't remember. It's very fuzzy to me. There was a doubleheader that day, I'm sure. Junior college softball is not like the most hype thing. The crowds are not very. It's not Romani Park. We'll put it that way. I love calling it, but 1-2 pitch with the bases loaded to Cobb is served to right field. McKenzie backtracks, then comes in. He has it played, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Ballers leave him loaded. Coleman leaves him loaded in the bottom of the 6th. However, Oakland takes the lead thanks to a Nick Leahy home run and a Jake Allgaier go-ahead hit. 4-3 Ballers as we head to the 7th on 860 AM. The Answer. New pitcher, start of the 7th. On for Gabe Tanner is James Collier, who is pitching yet again. This is Collier's 3rd appearance of the series. He pitched yesterday and threw a scoreless inning, striking out 2. He did that on Wednesday as well. He is on a scoreless inning streak of 16 2/3 innings. And has a 2.67 ERA this season. 2-0 record, 22 appearances, 2 saves, 27 innings, 19 hits, 10 walks, 35 Ks. And Collier is a 26-year-old righty from Hayward, California, as the Cal State connection continues with Tanner and Collier. Gabe Tanner, the start in this game, and he was fantastic.
Hey, quality start for him. 6 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 5 walks, which is a little bit high for Tanner, but 4 strikeouts.
Awesome job by Gabe today in his start. He gives way to James Collier. Righty facing Brett Roberts, another right-handed batter, and he takes outside 1-0. Roberts, the game-tying 2-run bomb in the top of the 5th inning. One-0 pitch. Roberts flies it high in the sky into right field. Heads up. That's into the bleachers. 1-1. Roberts has homered in back-to-back contests. Homered yesterday in the 2nd inning. Today in the 5th. His 3rd homer of the series after homering on Tuesday. 7-game hit streak. Hit .429 in his past 6 games. 1-1. Roberts takes high. Lozano thought he had snow-coned it, but it just looped out at the top of his mitt when he reached for it. It was not there. 4-3 Ballers lead, top of the 7th inning. I think it's also time for a very brief where are they now. 2-1 pitch. Uh-oh. Clubbed in the air. Left center field. Bugs at the wall. He leaps, and it's out of here. A 2-homer game from Brett Roberts, his 2nd of the season. And Colorado Springs ties the game right back up with Roberts' 2nd home run in the last 3 innings. And Collier's scoreless inning streak ends at 16 2/3 innings. That's He had recorded 14 straight scoreless appearances up until today. He was due for giving up a run. Sadly, it comes in a one-run game. Roberts just took a high pitch above the zone. 89-mile-an-hour fastball, 102 off the bat, 375 feet to left center. And that is clubbed foul by the two-hitter, Landis.
2,438 fans here at Raimondi Park on this Sunday.
Say that again?
2,438 fans.
Say that one more time. No, I'm just kidding.
2,004.
Put you on repeat. 0-1 on Landis. That skips in. 1-1. 4-4 game. Sky Sox tie it right back up in the top of the seventh. These games have been so good and also taken forever. But today's game has just been as good as yesterday's game. Another really close one.
I said after game one, I am more frightened of this team than I am of Glacier.
Yeah. And now Dimitri Young
What
is
do we
going
got
to
here?
talk about something. A lineup question for his team, maybe for Oakland. He's holding his lineup card in his hand. I don't think there's going to be any punishment handed out to either side. Nobody out. Top of the seventh inning, 4-4 your score. I did mention it was time for Where Are They Now? I wanted to highlight one former baller today, and that is once again Carson Lambert. 1-1 on the outside corner, 1-2. In a 9-5 win for the Lexington Legends yesterday, the winning pitcher was number 30, Carson Lambert, his first win in the Atlantic League. Give you his line in a moment. 1 on the timer. Collier gets off the pitch just in time, low, 2-2. Lambert, it appears he entered in the seventh inning and pitched 2 innings, did give up 2 runs and 4 hits, but did not walk a batter, struck out 3, and earned his first win in the Atlantic League in a 9-5 victory. Congrats to Carson. 2-2, misses high. It's 3-2. Did he offer an appeal to first? Tony Prater says no.
And I think now we're back to our regularly scheduled programming. I believe that's Del Vecchio getting warmed up.
4-4 game. Payoff pitch from Collier is high. And so not the best start to the inning for Collier, and that'll be it for him. Aaron Miles attempted to use Collier on back-to-back days. It did not work today as he was ineffective, giving up a home run and a walk. Dylan Del Vecchio to enter for the Ballers. We'll tell you about the new lefty when you return. In a tie game, 4-4, Ballers and Sky Sox in the top of the seventh on 860 AM. The Answer. The umpires are trying to say that Dylan Del Vecchio cannot come into the game. And they're confused right now because the rule is in Major League Baseball, and it used to be in the Pioneer League where you had to throw to 3 batters, but it has changed in the Pioneer League to where you only have to face 1 batter as a reliever. So this move to Del Vecchio is legal for the Ballers. So while Tyler tries to make sure that everything gets sorted out, I am going to just read the line on Dylan Delvecchio, the former St. Mary's product. Tuesday against Colorado Springs made his debut. You can go down there, Tyler, if you'd like. You're our rules guy, I feel. And Delvecchio Tuesday in his pro debut, 4 2/3 innings, 5 hits, 5 earned runs, 4 walks, 6 strikeouts, and 2 homers allowed. Delvecchio helped the Ballers to win that game 12-8. Delvecchio, the lefty, 24 years of age, from San Marcos, California. St. Mary's product, 6 foot, 195 lefty, comes on for James Collier in the 7th. Collier gave up a hit. It was a home run, a walk, did not record an out, and so gave up 1 earned run, and his day came to an end. Delvecchio now enters for Collier, so this is a lefty in for a righty. Delvecchio at St. Mary's in his last 2 years of college ball recorded a 4.76 ERA in 2 seasons, 10-7 record, made 22 starts, 36 total appearances, 1 save, 117 innings, 99 hits, 66 walks, and 123 strikeouts. Had a 224 batting average against. And this is exactly what happened in Kalispell, the other way around, though, as the Range Riders tried to bring in a pitcher who had faced, I think, just 2 hitters. After a reliever had just faced 2 hitters, and the umpires did not let them, but then they changed their minds and said that he could come in, and then the new pitcher did give up a hit. But this time, instead of having to insert Collier back into the game, Delvecchio is allowed to stay in this game. It's a 4-4 game with a runner on first base, and Christian Hall is the batter for Colorado Springs in this tie ball game with nobody out in the top of the 7th. The first pitch of Delvecchio's day is a strike on the outer half, 0-1. So a bit of a confusion there, but it all gets sorted at the end. Runner at first is Landis. Delvecchio looks his way, comes home, and Hall takes low. 1-1. Good stop by Tyler Lozano behind the dish, who was making just his 2nd start back from injury. Delvecchio working from the stretch, entering this game with a runner on first base. Looks his way, comes home, and Hall bounces a high chopper to first. Almanza to second for 1. Cobb's return throw in time. 3-6-3, double play, 2 down. That is a Adam Bogosian-like at bat from Delvecchio, entering this game and immediately getting a double play ball to erase the inherited runner. That is what this Ballers team does so well. They turn double plays at a very high rate, especially the relievers. A lot of ground ball guys on the Ballers, and now here's Zane Denton batting from the right side for the first time today. 2 down, bases empty, 4-4 game, top of the 7th. First pitch popped up behind home. Lozano might have room. Running out of room, Lozano has no room, has no play. It's thumps onto the platform in front of the bleachers. 0-1. Is that Booney dancing? Oh, Booney's jiving right now. Oh, Booney did have some answers for me, by the way, on the Immaculate Row. Detroit and, I believe, St. Louis. Placido Polanco, that is correct. That is the one that I, Johnny Peralta. Is that for this? Yeah, the same one, right? You've got 2 there. 1-1 now on Denton. You only need 1. But you need Detroit and Cincinnati, and then Detroit and Washington as well.
Sure, sir.
That's Dimitri Young.
Oh, Dimitri Young. That's a good answer.
Come on now.
1-1 is a strike. 1-2.
Dimit Hook. Over into third base.
Well, would you rather use him for Detroit and Cincinnati?
No.
Eric Davis.
Eric Davis for Detroit and Cincinnati? And the Dimitri Young, Dimit Hook Immaculate Row is complete as Denton takes high 2-2. That was, if you did not notice, the theme. Those were the 4 teams that Dimit Hook played for, the manager of the Colorado Springs Sky Sox.
He was the first year of the Washington Nationals,
yes.
I believe.
2-2 pitch is high, 3-2.
3-2.
Payoff is next. From the lefty Delvecchio to the righty Zane Denton, the switch hitter batting righty. Payoff from Delvecchio is fought off towards right field.
That was a nice breaking ball because that thing was just about to backdoor Denton. And I always wonder as a switch hitter, if you see one better for the other or not.
4 on the timer. Delvecchio's next payoff pitch is popped up into center field. Bug scoots back, then steps in, makes the catch for out number 3. Nice job by Dylan Delvecchio to come in out of the bullpen and stop the bleeding in the top of the 7th. Gets a double play and a fly out to make sure that there's just 1 run in the frame for the Sky Sox. We head to the bottom of the 7th, game tied at 4 on 860 AM The Answer. Michael Byrne is the new pitcher for the Sky Sox here in the bottom of the 7th inning. He replaces Austin Coleman, the starter. Byrne is making his Colorado Springs debut. Byrne, a lefty, 6'3", 225, 29-year-old from Cleveland, Ohio.
Asterisk on Colorado Springs debut.
Okay, well said. He's making his Sky Sox debut. He pitched in Colorado Springs in 2023. Last pitched for Lexington in the Atlantic League in 2024. He went 4 innings over 4 appearances and gave up 7 earned runs on 8 walks and 2 strikeouts. The question of the day is, will he be able to find the zone today?
Coleman, 6 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, a walk, a strikeout, and 2 hit by pitches. Yeah, he throws hard on the left-handed side. He was with me and Rocky Mountain during spring training of 2023 and made the team, but just could not put it together. Actually only appeared 1 time for Les Lancaster before getting released. I believe he walked 2 and allowed another via hit by pitch in an inning.
Lefty-lefty battle. It's he and Davis Druick, and the first pitch is way low and outside, 1-0. 7th inning, bottom of the 7th, 4-4 game. Colorado Springs and Oakland. Sky Sox tied it in the top of the inning with a Brett Roberts solo bomb. 1-0 to Druick is outside 2-0. So first 2 pitches out of the zone at 90 and 91 from Byrne. Druick in this contest takes outside 3-0. Is 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch. Ballers left the bases loaded in the bottom of the 6th inning. That was a definite opportunity to make some magic happen, and Druick works a 4-pitch walk. That was nowhere close, low and away to Druick. So as of now, Dylan Delvecchio would be the pitcher of record for the Ballers if they can take the lead here. But Gabe Tanner had a great start. James Collier, unfortunately, working back-to-back days, allows his first run in 15 appearances. And now it's the hero from the 6th inning, Nick Leahy, who tied the game with a solo homer. He has a chance to give the Ballers the lead now in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch low and in. 1-0. That's the 5th straight ball thrown by Byrne to start his day. Leahy 1 for 3 with his solo opposite field homer. Little backside boogie in the 6th. Next from Byrne. That's high. That's 6 in a row out of the zone from Byrne. If this was reverse baseball, he'd have 6 very good pitches thrown. If it's opposite day, Leahy nearly hit, and that's 7 straight misses. Christian Hall is going to call for a mound visit now. Velos will come in with him.
I think Dimitri Young and Ray King, after seeing what Aaron Miles did, may not wait until a third batter for Byrne.
No, Weibert's going in the pen, and I think this right now, this meeting on the mound is just to merely buy time. If Byrne does not walk Leahy, then I'll be surprised, and the Ballers theoretically will have first and second with no one out for Christian Almanza, which is not a spot you want to be in. You're also about to bring in a righty to face a lefty, and that's not great, but the alternative of Byrne potentially walking the bases loaded is a greater evil. Here on Halloween in July, it's a spookier thought.
A's complete the sweep over the Astros.
Oh, okay.
7-1 today.
Nicely done.
JT Ginn with the 6 shutout innings.
3-0 high and away, and that's got to be it for Byrne. In this 4-4 game, nobody out in the top of the 7th inning, or bottom of the 7th inning.
The only difference is there's now 2 lefties coming up.
You got to go to the bullpen here.
But this is actually, it's almost eerie how similar this was to his Rocky Mountain debut.
And what was that, Tyler? Exactly?
I believe it was two walks and a hit by pitch, if memory serves me right.
Well, first pitch to Almanza is outside. That's 9 straight misses.
Well, you're not going to get any help behind the plate right now. That was maybe, you could say, a pitcher's strike. But if you're not throwing strikes, Bill Shortridge will not reward you.
Pitch number 10 from Byrne is strike 1 on the outside corner. Wow. I'm surprised. The crowd was being very kind to Byrne. There could have been a chance of ball 10 right there. Now Almanza can swing away. Almanza does swing away and misses a good breaking ball. 1-2. Okay. Well, Byrne has shaken off the rust rather quickly on those last 2 pitches. And Almanza's in protect mode now, which could prove to Byrne's advantage. Looks at second at Druick. Kicks, fires. Almanza swings and lifts it to left center field. Roberts over in the gap. The center fielder feeling around, makes the catch. Druick tags. Leahy starts to tag. He heads back to first. But it's a productive out from Christian Almanza as the go-ahead run is just 90 feet away here in the 7th. I mean, once you get down to 2 strikes, you can't ask for much more from Almanza, who nearly went oppo with a homer. And now here's Lou Helmick, who in the month of July has come up clutch on numerous occasions for the Ballers. And with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th, he's looking to put the Ballers ahead for good. 4-4 game.
Byrne has got a high kick.
Yeah. We'll see if Leahy takes advantage. First pitch to Helmick. Lifted, foul behind home. Helmick swung at a middle breaking ball and missed.
I mean, he's doing Velos little favors.
Yeah, for Byrne, it's either been right over the plate or nowhere close. 0-1 pitch. Helmick takes high, 1-1. Helmick on July 2nd against Rocky Mountain. A go-ahead 2-run single. The Ballers had trailed 4-1 until a 6-run third. That was in Rocky Mountain. 1-1. Helmick takes high, 2-1. Then there was the home game against Rocky Mountain, and it was the game in which the Ballers clinched the playoffs. Lou Helmick had the game-tying and game-winning hits in the 6th and 8th innings. Here he hits in the 7th, the bottom of the 7th inning, in a tie game with Druick at third. Byrne kicks, fires, Helmick swings, hits it slowly to short. This could give the Ballers the lead. Throw to second for 1, throw to first is late, and Helmick reaches on the RBI fielder's choice. It's 5-4 Oakland in the 7th.
That'll work.
That will play. Hit it slowly enough. 73 off the bat. He inside outs a fastball at 90 and gets the job done. And the Ballers without a hit in the 7th have taken the lead. Helmick with the RBI, his 42nd of the year. Now it's Cam Buford. First pitch, high, 1-0. So Leahy was out on the play, the 6-4 put out. Helmick's reached on the fielder's choice. And Druick scored on that play to give the Ballers the 5-4 lead in the bottom of the 7th. 1-0. Buford takes a high strike, 1-1. Just clipped the top of the zone, and I mean just. 5-4 Ballers lead, bottom of the 7th, 2 outs. Runner at first is Helmick. 1-1 count. Byrne delivers. Buford takes away, 2-1. Cam today has reached in every plate appearance. Single, double, error. 2-1. Helmick with a decent lead. Byrne comes home. Buford fouls it off. Bounced it. He was early, and he hit it off of the front of the Sky Sox dugout. Buford with 48 RBI this season. A homer here puts him at the big 5-0. But Byrne has him 2-2, and the pitch is hit towards the right side. Nice play by Moody. Throw on the run to first is in time for out number 3. So despite no hits in the 7th, the Ballers take the lead on the RBI fielder's choice by Lou Helmick. In the inning, the Ballers get 1 run on no hits, and they leave 1. In the bottom of the 7th, Oakland leads heading to the 8th. 5-4 over Colorado Springs on 860 AM The Answer. Which mic is which? I'm trying to figure out. Top of the 8th inning, Ballers lead 5-4 over the Colorado Springs Sky Sox. And in for Oakland is Chewy. Connor Richardson making just his 2nd appearance of the series. A little bit of rest for Connor as he pitched Tuesday, went an inning and 2/3, gave up 2 hits and a couple earned runs, a walk and a strikeout for the 6'4 righty, 25 years old from Grand Forks, North Dakota. Richardson has pitched to the tune of a 2.76 ERA this year. A 3-0 record, 25 innings, 32 innings and 2/3, 5 walks, and 27 strikeouts for Chewy, who relieves Dylan Delvecchio.
A clean inning for him. James Collier, 0 innings, 1 hit, 1 run, 1 walk, no strikeouts. Delvecchio, no walks, no strikeouts, no runs, no hits.
Well, here's TJ McKenzie. First pitch to him is high and inside, 1-0. McKenzie was the hero yesterday. TJ with an oppo bomb in the 9th to tie the game. Here he hits in a 5-4 game. Ballers lead, top of the 8th inning. 1-0 from Richardson. Bends in for strike 1. It's been a back-and-forth contest. Oakland led 2-0. Sky Sox tied it at 2 in the 5th and then took the lead in the 6th. Ballers took the lead in the bottom of the 6th. Sky Sox tied it in the top of the 7th. Ballers lead again 5-4 in the 8th. Foul ball by McKenzie. He really thumped that one off of Lozano, 1-2. McKenzie on this 6-game hit streak came into today hitting .500 in his last 6 games with 5 RBI and 3 bombs, including homers over the last 2 days. 1-2 pitch from Chewy. Outside, 2-2. McKenzie today, strikeout, grounded into one of 2 Sky Sox double plays today, and walked. 2-2 from Chewy. The righty fires. He missed outside. 3-2. 5-4, Ballers lead. McKenzie leading off the top of the 8th inning. Righty McKenzie, 24-year-old from Loxahatchee, Florida.
Rolls right off the tongue.
Fouled back, 3-2. That's near West Palm, or the Palm Beaches of Florida, East Coast.
Do you have a favorite name maybe of American Indian origin or otherwise in Florida that's just a fun name to say?
I mean, Lake Okeechobee. Payoff is flown in the air to center field. Bugs is there. He comes in casually, nonchalant, makes the catch. 1 down. I'd say that's my favorite. Lake Okeechobee. 1 out. Top of the 8th inning. Tyler's now doing his geographical research as Chewy talks to Jim Richens, the base umpire.
This is a place in California.
Zissix Road?
Yep.
Did I pronounce it correctly?
Maybe.
Oh, Chewy has to remove something. Let me get my knocks out. It's jewelry. It's a bracelet? It was a black bracelet. Maybe it was a watch. I think it might have been an Apple Watch or some sort. Yeah, he has a pretty thick tan line on his left wrist, so I'm guessing that was a watch.
He has a tan line.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Chewy. Believe it or not.
I'd love to see the shade underneath the watch then.
Oh, it's pale. Pitch is high, 0-1, and it is very ghastly. The pale white tan line. 0-1. Pitch high, 1-1. Here on.
Were you going for white as a
ghost? Yes. Here on Halloween, though, Chewy is dressed as Chewbacca on the mound. No, he's not. But imagine that. 1-1. A strike, 1-2. Good breaking ball from Chewy. Front doors the righty Moody, who over the past 2 games has driven in 4 and collected 4 hits. Pair of doubles. 2 for 3 today. 1-2 from Richardson. Bounced off of the plate. 1-2 still after that foul ball. Kai is actually fluent in Japanese. I believe that's because of his mom, Yuriko, who, I'm going to forget the name. She is the Daiso regional manager.
What?
In San Francisco.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Japanese store. 1-2 pitch from Richardson. Wave and a miss. Strike 3. Moody goes down Hackett. 2 down in the top of the 8th. And yes, I did find that by searching up Kai's parents' names, and I accidentally found Yuriko's LinkedIn. Otherwise, I don't know how else I would have found that. 2 outs, top of the 8th inning. 5-4, the Ballers lead the Sky Sox. Here's Omar Vilos, who is 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts today. Checks his swing, but it looked like he offered. He did not, says Tony Prater, 1-0. Ballers lead by just 1. 4 outs to get for Oakland for a series win. Soft ground ball to third, charging. Allgaier throws on the run to first in time, making it look easy. Jake Allgaier, who has 2 RBI hits today, including the go-ahead knock in the 6th inning, makes a nice play to end a perfect 8th for Connor Richardson. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Ballers lead the Sky Sox 5-4 on 860 AM The Answer. New arm here in the bottom of the 8th inning. It is Adam Weibert taking over. He is the 3rd pitcher of the day for the Sky Sox. Takes over for Michael Byrne. Adam Weibert is the new arm. And Weibert, the 24-year-old from Hubbard, Ohio, has a 9.87 ERA this season. 2-1 record. This is his 21st appearance. 17 1/3 innings, 21 hits, 20 walks, 25 strikeouts. He pitched on Thursday against the Ballers and pitched a scoreless inning. Overall, not the worst inning from Michael Byrne in his Colorado Springs debut.
Well, you walk the first 2 men of any inning, and you start to think, well, what might we have today? Especially when you throw 9 straight balls. But he does get 3 straight outs, albeit a run did score on a fielder's choice. So he did bear down and get some contact. It's the kind of thing where it's, hey, Tanner Shears, no one can hit him, but it appears that he can't throw strikes.
Right.
Well, for Byrne today, no one could hit him, but he just couldn't throw strikes.
Yep. That was the case.
Shears, of course, came back with a much better outing a couple nights ago.
And you saw Byrne kind of make that adjustment mid-innings to say, okay, I'm going to start throwing strikes. And then he got out of the inning eventually and only gave up the 1 run to keep it a 1-run ball game. He did give up the lead, and as of now, he's the losing pitcher in this game. As Weibert will face 7, 8, and 9. It starts with Jake Allgaier, who's having his best game so far as a baller. 5-4, Ballers lead, bottom of the 8th. First pitch from Weibert is much too high and outside. I'm Nevada Cullen, Tyler Peterson with me. Good to have Tyler back on the mic. And then I'll lose him again as I go to Yuba City. Allgaier 1 hop back into the mitt of Weibert. And it's out number 1 as that's a underhand toss from Weibert to Hall.
But you will gain a co-commentator.
I will. I will be joined on the weekend by the one and only Ben Verhoek, who will be broadcasting with me Friday through Sunday. I believe that's who you're referring to, unless you're imaginary friends.
Well, Ben, if you're going to be up in Marysville, then who's going to be running the YouTube factory?
Here's Tilo. Hack and a miss, 0-1. 1 out, bases empty, 5-4 in the bottom of the 8th inning. Lozano is 0 for 3 today with an RBI. Gotta say, Tyler, I'm very excited for the battle of the Bay versus Buttes.
Yeah, you got to figure out what you want to call it.
Pitch outside, 1-1. I think that would be nice. Battle of the Bay v. Buttes.
We'll get to see our friend AJ Crapo.
Yep. Ground ball off the mitt of Weibert. He picks it up with the bare hand, has plenty of time to toss it to first. His second assist in as many outs. 2 down here in the bottom of the 8th. Yeah, there's don't want to focus too much on it now because there's still a series in the balance here in Oakland, but there will be 18 games in the final 36. So half of the games to end the second half are against the High Wheelers, who are fighting
Why did you have to put it like that?
a playoff spot. Hack and a miss from Bugs. 0-1. And Tyler, this will be our last broadcast together for 2 weeks because I'll be gone for that home series against Yuba Sutter.
Yes, you'll be on assignment.
And then I'll be heading to Colorado Springs by my lonesome. Oh, 3 weeks. We're going to go 3 weeks without a broadcast. Bugs takes outside 1-1. It's okay. I think we honestly enjoy listening to each other more than we enjoy working together.
Well, we hate each other in person.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
You stupid person. Pitch on the outside corner to Bugs, 1-2. Was Ben trying to hold me back right there? 2 outs in the inning, bases empty, bottom of the 8th inning, 5-4. Ballers lead. Weibert attempting to pitch a 1-2-3 inning for Colorado Springs. He just missed low and outside. 2-2 on Bugs, who has taken some patient at bats today and earned a walk in the 7th.
August 19 against
6th.
the Hawks.
That'll be our next broadcast together. And we'll
Jeez
see Colton
Louise.
Horner.
Yes, we will. And Drew Woodcocks.
Yeah. Pitch in the dirt to Bugs, 3-2. My favorite thing about Drew Woodcocks from last season was his grand slam. And I remember being like, I can't really post this anywhere because Tyler's showing some skin. Like your shirt pulls up as your arms are raised in the sky. Pitch high and in, and Bugs works back-to-back walks.
A little
That's
midriff never
challenged.
hurt anyone. I don't know what that
was
challenge
so
is.
high. We haven't challenged today.
It was not even close. It's a ball.
Burned by the TrackMan operator today. Mark should have hit him with that pitch was not even close. It's a ball. 2 remaining.
Yes.
4. Here's Tremaine Cobb Jr. with 2 outs, runner on first base. I think Colorado Springs has been pretty good with their challenges this series.
I think this is going to be a double for Bugs. I do agree with you, though.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
First pitch. He goes. And
Do you know what? Great credit to Velos for making that catch.
that's incredible that it came down with it. That pitch was so high that Bugs always had it stolen because Velos had to snow cone the pitch just to corral it. And so he had no chance to get Bugs stealing second. That is a stolen base off of Velos, unfortunately, who has now allowed a league worst 69 stolen bases. It's because he's put in so many innings behind the dish. 1-0 to Cobb is high. It is 2-0. Is it perhaps a triple for Bugs?
Ooh.
Velos did throw out a runner at third earlier this game.
Well, it depends on what kind of read Bugsy can get.
There's no use in risking it. 2-0 is too tight. 3-0.
No, now you have your runner in scoring position.
Yeah, runner in scoring position, 2 outs. Maybe I could see him and Cobb stealing if Cobb walks. 3-0. Weibert looks at second. Looks home. Big lead from Bugs. He stays. Cobb takes in. That's ball 4 on 4 pitches. Back-to-back walks from Weibert with 2 outs. Well, it's not the first 2-out walk we've seen today. Tanner had a couple early on, and now Weibert has 2 2-out walks here in the bottom of the 8th inning.
I can see it here. I think you may be onto something. I don't think it will be a straight steal, though. I think Druick will be swinging if he likes his pitch.
Might as well. 2 outs in the inning. 5-4 lead for the Ballers. First to Druick is high, 1-0.
Nevada is on it today.
Yeah, I had my eyes peeled on the video board.
Just yelling left and right. He's like a real live producer.
Do it live. Do it live. 1-0. Weibert looks at second a few times, comes home, and Druick belts it. Right field and deep. McKenzie has room and makes the catch for out number 3. Little jump scare there from Davis Druick. And the Ballers do not score in the bottom of the 8th. They strand a pair on a pair of 2-out walks. We go to the 9th. Ballers 3 outs away from their 7th straight series win. Oakland 5, Colorado Springs 4. Enter Sully. I called it before the top of the 9th inning. Brian Carmel, co-owner, beats Paul Friedman, co-owner, in the knockerball knockout. I thought Brian would win, and he did. Best his old buddy in the knockerball knockout. But alas, the line score here in the top of the 9th inning. Colorado Springs, 4 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. Oakland, 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. For the Ballers, it'll be Connor Sullivan trying to lock down the save and give the Ballers a 7th straight win. And as for me, I'll hand it over to my good friend, Tyler Peterson.
Well, the scheduled hitters will be Fabian, Martinez, Pagani, and Roberts. Roberts, of course, has been on a tear today with his 2 home runs and 3 RBI. So it will be Fabian, who has had a really nice game today, to be fair. 2 walks and a single. He's scored a run. The first pitch from Sully to the plate is a fastball high for ball 1.
Now, Sully's the league leader in saves, but has allowed 6 earned runs over his last 2 appearances.
The 1-0. High and away. It's 2-0. Of course, 5 of those came all in one appearance in a non-save situation.
Yep, on Thursday, 4 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned, 1 home run allowed for the 24-year-old righty. 4.67 ERA, that's a little bloated now.
That's very bloated now. The 2-0 takes way outside. It's 3-0.
But Sully, over the course of the season, 27 innings, 27 appearances, 12 saves, that leads the league. 20 hits, 11 walks, and 32 strikeouts for Connor Sullivan.
Fabian was taking all the way. He was even bluffing a bunt there. This needs to be right down the middle. Here's the 3-0, and it is close enough for strike 1. Let's go Oakland chants starting up in the crowd, trying to will on the ballers to yet another win. The 3-1, that's taken for a strike. 3-2. It's a payoff to Fabian. Sullivan, the kick and the pitch. It is strike 3 called on the inside, and Fabian wants to challenge.
Well, Tyler, you gotta pull up.
It does appear that this will be strike 3. I think I just see.
You need the dashboard, right, to say if it's out or in?
That's.
Do you need the dashboard, Tyler?
That looks like a ball. We may need the dashboard.
That's according to what we see.
That's a ball.
Dang. It was just out of the zone according to TrackMan.
I mean, that's about as close a call. We had to get 2 different looks on that.
It's the 3D strike zone that shows that it's out of the zone according to TrackMan.
Credit Fabian.
This, for Colorado Springs, is Evan Slight. Chance for Colorado Springs to come back in this game. Slight swings and misses.
1-1 the count to Slight. So the leadoff man is on.
I'm mad at Slight. He was supposed to start this game so I could talk about his hometown of Framingham, Massachusetts.
Next pitch is swung on and missed.
Framingham is between Worcester and Boston, 20 miles west of Boston.
Now a ball hit to third. Stopped by Allgaier. He throws a second for 1. The return throw is not in time.
That is a heck of a play by Allgaier to knock that ball down and to get Fabian to get the lead runner. You keep that tying run at first base, good things happen usually.
So an out on the play. 5-4 the putout goes.
And here we go.
The go-ahead run at the plate with 1 away in the 9th. Sullivan will throw over, and back to the bag is Martinez Pagani.
Second 2-homer game of the year for Roberts. He's 2 for 4 today.
The first pitch to Roberts is a strike. Fastball at 91. Right down the heart of the plate. And now a ball hit out to right field, and that will fall. Picked up by the right fielder, Helmick. He'll throw it in. They'll hold Roberts to a single, and it's first and third as Slight heads over to third base.
That's good defense there by Lou Helmick. He gets to it quickly. He actually barehanded the ball. But that's a clutch hit from Roberts, who just plops it into right field, the most innocuous of hits, to bring the tying run to third base just 90 feet away with only one out, and Quentin Landis at the plate.
I'd have to believe Roberts is on the move in the first 3 pitches. Sullivan to the plate. The first pitch fastball is high and outside for ball 1.
Yeah, Sully doesn't hold on runners very well, and, well, for this season, Roberts on the base is 6 of 7. He was caught stealing in this series, though.
Sullivan to the plate. Landis looks at a fastball on the outside corner for strike 1.
You got to stay out of that double play. This is the pitch to run on right here. 1-1. You'd expect maybe Sully throws a breaking ball of some sort.
The pitch to Landis is a slider way outside. Roberts did not go. These sliders right now are not competitive pitches from Sullivan. They are way down and out.
Yep. Well, his best pitch, really, believe it or not, is his fastball.
There goes Roberts. It's swung on, hit down the line, and this will be past a diving Davis Druick. It's up against the wall. They're going to try to send Roberts home. The throw from Cobb home is in time, and he is out at the plate. This game is tied, and on the play all the way to third goes the base runner Landis. It's an RBI double, and a great rally from Druick to Cobb to Lozano to throw out the runner at home.
What a play. What a relay. The Ballers' defense has been really good this season when it comes to relays, and that could be a game-saving play right there, as now it is down to Christian Hall, but I don't think it'll be down to Hall. I don't know if he even sees a pitch in this at-bat.
So slight scores, 7-6 to 2 on the outs. The save is blown. It is a 5-5 game. Can Sullivan get this game to the bottom of the ninth as a tie game? It's the lefty Hall, who today has been on base twice. The first pitch is a fastball inside for ball 1.
I think the Ballers will be selective about pitching to Hall. You got to be careful with Christian Hall. And yes, he only has 1 hit today, but has so much pop in the bat.
The 1-0 Hall to center field, shallow, bugs in. He will race and make the catch. And the inning is over, but this game is now tied. The save is blown. We will have to go to the 9th. And as yesterday, it will either be a walk-off for Oakland or a knockout round in a 5-5 contest on 860 AM The Answer. It's now the bottom of the 9th, a tied game. Tyler Peterson, Nevada Cullen with you, 5-5. Adam Weibert is going to stay on the hill to face Leahy, Almanza, and Helmig in a game that, like almost all of them have been in this series, extremely close. 3 times in the series, we have gone to the bottom of the 9th in a tie ball game. Once was a knockout round victory for Colorado Springs. Once yesterday was a walk-off home run for Tremaine Cobb. Kamayu Neighbors has come into the game for Landis. He moves to short. Martinez Pagani, who was hit for by Slight. Slight will now go to left field. Here is Nick Leahy. Leahy homered in his last at-bat, or excuse me, yes, his last at-bat but not last plate appearance. First pitch breaking ball is inside for ball 1. Oakland has saved 2 challenges and they can use up to 5. No reason to get stingy with challenge use now. The 1-0, Leahy takes low, 2-0.
Now, you might wonder why not go to the closer if you're Colorado Springs. Well, Alain Lopez threw yesterday and gave up the crushing walk-off bomb to Tremaine Cobb Jr.
Weibert did not allow a hit in the previous inning. He did walk 2. Here's a ground ball to third, picked up by Denson. His throw across the diamond is in time, and there's one gone in the 9th.
Well, this is where it happened yesterday with 1 out in the 9th inning, the solo bomb by Cobb. And today in this spot, it's Christian Almanza, the Stockton native, looking to be a hero for his home crowd.
He's walked. He's been hit by a pitch. He's grounded out. He's flied out. Here comes Ray King. There's going to be a very particular way that they are going to attack Christian Almanza, and maybe
with
Lou
lefty.
Helmick behind him.
There is a lefty warming in the pen for the Sky Sox. And I'm going to guess that's Ross again. Ethan Ross for Colorado Springs has pitched already in this series twice.
Yep, you're right.
Ross, Friday and Saturday. Would they use him for a third straight day? It looks like the answer is yes.
Well, do you get the lefty in, or is this a situation where you bring in Tom Peltier to give up a home run to Almanza?
Well, Tom Peltier is not a Sky Sox, so that won't be a problem.
Yes.
I know you're just referencing, I'm assuming something that happened in Colorado Springs.
Almanza, actually it happened here. Almanza is fairly decent against left-handed hitters. Oh, you can get a whole look at my outfit here. There you go. Oh, I am wearing my
Lanyard?
Well, I am wearing my lanyard. Okay, there we go. Christian Almanza against Adam Weibert here in the bottom of the 9th. We're tied at 5. The first pitch is a fastball, high and away. The at-bat begins with ball 1. Walk-off or knockout. One of the two. A 1-0. Almanza takes a fastball on the outer part of the plate. 1-1.
Both teams have a couple challenges left. So we could use, either team could decide to use them.
Almanza takes a breaking ball low. That's a great take by Christian, who began to move the hands down as if to swing and then brought him back up. 2-1. Weibert throws, and this is outside. It's ball 3.
There we go. This is a hitter's count. Cobb's homer yesterday, the walk-off blast on 3-2.
If Almanza gets on, you may see Danny Harris or Zach St. Pierre. Weibert's 3-1 to Almanza. The pitch is taken for strike 2.
Change-up?
That looked like a change-up or a splitter or something.
I think that might have been the splitter. You're right. Good call. 853 RPM, top of the zone.
Now 3-2. Fabian's payoff on its way. Almanza takes in the dirt. It's ball 4. Now, my question is, who will come in to run?
Isai Santa. No, I'm just kidding.
It could be Isai. Could be St. Pierre. I'd be surprised if they let Almanza run.
And they're also, the Sky Sox, not going to let Weibert finish this inning. It will be Ethan Ross, the lefty, coming in.
Well, we may not see Lou Helmick in this game then. We're going to take a break and come back. The Sky Sox go for a pitching change. A man on here in the bottom of the 9th, tied at 5 on 860 AM The Answer. Well, it is Ethan Ross out of the bullpen. Adam Weibert goes a third, an inning and a third, I should say. He walks 3 batters in that time, does not strike out any, does not allow a hit either. However, if the Ballers do win this game and Almanza is the runner at first who scores, then Weibert will take the loss in a 5-5 game in the bottom of the ninth. Ross has pitched a lot. He is another, let's say, Pioneer League reclamation project. He was with the Billings Mustangs for a year and a half and now is a Sky Sock. Two surprises. The first is that Almanza stays in at first. And the second is that it appears Lou Helmick will take his at-bat against the lefty.
That is how it seems for now. Ethan Ross, 9.84 ERA for Billings this year in 15 appearances, 32 innings, 46 hits, 25 walks, 28 strikeouts. And against Oakland so far, he has allowed 2 hits and 1 earned run in an inning and 2/3 with a walk, a strikeout, and a wild pitch. So now we do see a pinch runner, and I'll take credit for that. There's Isai Santos.
Okay.
Running for Almanza.
So Santos will run for Almanza. That was the one of the two that I think we expected more than the other.
Yeah. I was not exactly sold. I mean, yes, you give Danny Harris this at-bat to pinch hit.
You give him Tatum.
But I just think with Lou, at this point, I think Lou has earned the ability to say, hey, I think I can win this game for us.
All right.
Sun is out. That feels nice. Now you can call it a sunny Sunday.
The first pitch to Helmick is taken for strike one.
Good pitch, 90. Fastball, outer half. Ross, the lefty, against Helmick, the lefty. Playing the matchups.
The next one to Helmick, he just gets a piece of it as he swings and hits it straight back into the screen. It wasn't even really a full swing. His bat went all the way around, but it was not what I would consider a full swing.
That was right down the middle. I should have swung.
Yes. Santos, a decent lead from first. Ross comes set. And now the kick and the pitch. Helmick takes in the dirt. 5-5 in the bottom of the ninth. Ballers walked off yesterday, and as Aubrey reminded me, they walked off last Halloween as well.
That's right.
Ross to the plate. Helmick swings and hits a tank foul down the right field line.
Oh, man, Lou. Wow, that was launched. Just early. That was way inside as well. He swung at ball 2.
The 1-2 to Helmick. He just gets a piece of the breaking ball here.
That's great. He sat on the fastball on that previous pitch, and then seeing that, Ross goes with the breaking ball, and Lou, expecting, I would say, breaking ball this time, just fights it off.
Stays 1-2. Ross looks at first and will throw over, and that looked awfully awkward as Isai was going back to the bag, but Christian Hall was coming off the bag, and Christian Hall made the catch.
I mean, crossed up everyone there, Ethan Ross.
That could have been a disaster for Colorado Springs. 1-2. Ross to the plate. Helmick, a ground ball towards second, could be 2. Moody to Neighbors for 1. The return to first. It's in time. We go to the knockout round. Ross is fired up. And once again, it will be decided on a swing off. We'll take a break and come back. Knockout round coming up next. Yes, please. Well, after 9 innings, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Colorado Springs Sky Sox. 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Oakland Ballers. No winning pitcher, no losing pitcher, and no save in this game. There was a blown save by Connor Sullivan, but we will go to the knockout round. And in the knockout round, it'll be either 5 outs or 2 minutes to hit as many home runs as you can to decide a winner. I will say this to the rest of the Pioneer League. Beware of the Colorado Springs Sky Sox in the second half. This has been quite the series, and they have an opportunity to steal a split away from the Ballers, who are the best team in the league. It does appear that Christian Hall, who won in the 4th round of the knockout round previously,
Yeah, again, it took 4 rounds of the knockout to decide for Colorado Springs, okay, we got to go to a lefty, even though we're playing here at Raimondi Park. Now, you could probably get it out to right field at this time of day here at Raimondi, but Hall still is probably going to try to use the same strategy that he did the other night on Thursday when he won the knockout round by a score of 3-1 in round 4. He's going to go oppo. That's what he does. He can go to center. He told me, Christian Hall, the other day when I was talking to him, yeah, in the Derby, like I sometimes go to straightaway center field. I'm like, are you crazy? But it works for him. He's got such pop.
I'm wondering if it's going to be Tremaine Cobb.
Nobody has a bat yet for the Ballers, and he's like sitting down as to like kind of enjoy things. No.
Is it Buford?
It is Cam Buford. Who, look, if the Ballers, he has had the best performance in a knockout round this season. He had 5 in a knockout round in Kalispell against the Glacier Range Riders. So you're going with your big gun here. And look, Cobb, if you look at his knockout rounds, he hasn't hit, I think, more than 1 home run in a knockout round. And Hall, we can almost assume, is going to hit multiple.
All right, so Hall stands in, and we will wait for the umpire's signal. Are we ready to go? We are going.
That's the reason.
Young to Hall to center field. This is deep, and it is out number 1. Hall to center field. There's out number 2. 1:45 left. The next one, Hall sends us to left field. It's got some legs. Does it have enough? Yes. That's the question. It does. Home run 1. And this is what Hall did. High outside pitches from Dimitri Young. He would hit the other way, but he hits this one to center field. It's going to fall. There's 3 outs. The next one, Hall will take on left field again. Deep and gone. 2 home runs. The next one is outside. 1:20 left. Young throws, and it's a ground ball. 4 outs. Hall had 3 last time, all to left field. With 1:10 left, the next one is taken. Plenty of time left for Hall to see a pitch he likes. He swings, hits this one down the line. I do not think this has the distance. It will drop fair on the field. 2 home runs for Christian Hall, and it's up to Cam Buford. The Ballers this year are 2-3 in knockout rounds. They are 5-6 in their franchise's history. Buford, who won a knockout round with 5 home runs. Nevada, you were there to see it.
Yeah.
He may try.
The strategy for Buford then, or at least what helped him, is then once you do eventually hit a home run, swing after that, because he was feeling he has those mechanics down, the right swing. So his home runs came consecutive pitches. So he hit 2 in a row, and then he got 3 in a row later on, and that's how he got 5 homers. He only needs 3 today, and you could see him do it on 3 straight pitches, which would send this crowd into a frenzy.
2 to tie, 3 to go home. Cam Buford stands in, and we are waiting for Bill Shortridge, ready to go. Cam watches 2 go by. Now the next from Harris.
Cobb waited too long the other day.
Buford swings and grounds out.
You got it. You can't wait for too long, though. That's good just to get that first swing out of the way.
Now watch another. Buford gets underneath this to left field. That is not going to have enough 2
This
outs.
is where Hall got his with 2 outs.
1:30 left on the clock. Cam takes high. The next one, Cam gets underneath this one to left. That one is deep, and you know it, that one is gone. The next one from Buford is taken. One more to tie. He swings, it's a line drive, 3 outs.
He and Hall are on the same pace.
The next one at Cam will take it all the way. 1:05 left. Buford will watch another. We're down to 1 minute. Cam will swing and hit a high drive down the left field line. It's very deep,
Wow.
and it's very gone. He has 2 outs to hit one more.
Watch out.
The next one is taken. 45 seconds remain. Buford swings, hits a high drive. That one is gone, and happy Halloween.
Boo! Cam Buford bites the knockout round bugaboos. He wins 3-2 in round 1 and avenges Oakland's Thursday defeat with 3 knockout round homers.
A knockout round winner in 2 hours and 48 minutes.
And the Ballers have won 7 consecutive series.
They win this series 4 games out of 6. The Sky Sox played the Ballers as close as anyone has in these last 2 months. And now we are about to stand by where Aubrey Tolliver is down on the field with Cam Buford.
All right, Tyler, I'm here with Cam Buford, everybody. Cam, what does it mean? You now take the series victory. What does it mean to send these fans home happy with a knockout victory?
It means a lot. It means a lot to come on with a victory, win the series. We've been playing hard all week, and to come up top means a lot.
And you guys have an off day tomorrow and a short drive out to Yuba on Tuesday. What are you looking for in your next series to really make sure you guys keep this season rolling?
Just keep doing what we're doing, pitching well, hitting runners on base, and just executing when we need to.
What are you doing during your off day tomorrow?
Sleeping.
I would do that too. Ballers fans, Tyler, Cam Buford, back to you.
Thanks, Aubrey. We'll take a break and come back on our Ballers postgame show on 860 AM. The Answer. Let's do 2. Some sights and sounds from today in a 5-5, 3-2 in the knockout round victory. The Ballers over the Colorado Springs Sky Sox. I'm Tyler Peterson with Nevada Cullen. We'll wrap things up here on our Ballers post-game show. 5 runs, 8 hits, an error for Colorado Springs. 5 runs, 7 hits, an error for the Sky Sox. Time of the game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. No winner, no loser, no save. In front of 2,438 fans. Well, for the longest time, it seemed as if Gabe Tanner was cruising along, and he did indeed put in a quality start today. 6 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, 5 walks, which kind of hurt him, and 4 strikeouts. It was a 2-0 game until the top of the 5th. Then Tanner gave up a pair of runs. He allowed 1 more in the top of the 6th, but the Ballers were able to score a couple runs behind him. Home run from Leahy, as you heard, and then the RBI groundout by Jake Allgaier, who previously had an RBI double in the 2nd inning. The Ballers took a 4-3 lead. Then a little bit back and forth after that. A run for the Sky Sox in the top of the 7th, a run for the Ballers in the bottom of the 7th. Sully comes in into the 9th inning. It's a 3rd straight outing for him that's, let's say, less than ideal for what his standards are, certainly. He goes the final inning and is, at the end of the day, able to get out of it with just the 1 run scoring, but does blow the save to send it to the bottom of the 9th. And then between Weibert and Ross, it was, you can call it 3 up and 3 down to send it to the knockout round before Cam Buford's heroics. He was beaten by Hall a couple nights ago. Now he beats Hall today, 3-2. And as a whole, with the exception of the 5th game, no, yes, the 4th game.
4th game.
The exception of the 4th game of the series, we've had 2 knockout rounds. We've had a 2 run contests, and then a 4-run game on Tuesday. They've been incredibly tight.
Yeah, it was a really fun series. Most of the games were very good baseball games. There was one catastrophic collapse, but even that ended up being a really good game. Like you said, the one blowout in the 4th game of the series. But overall, just a very fun atmosphere. What are you pointing out?
I'm pointing out that what I might. Is that
that's
a professional wrestler?
No.
Jersey?
That's the maybe. But that's the guy, I think, who's dressed as Marty McFly from Back to the Future.
Well, he's not dressed as Marty McFly with that hair.
Or not Marty McFly.
The Doctor.
The Doctor. Marty
Played
McFly.
by Christopher
Walken.
No?
Wait, no.
Well, now you've thrown me off. Anyway, no, the series was fantastic. And now with Yuba losing their series 4-2 in Rocky Mountain, I want to see exactly where these two teams stand. Because we said many times last year, with the 36 regular season games, what would these teams look like if they didn't beat each other up so much? And Oakland did win the majority of the games last year. They won 19 of the 36 games. They were 19-17 against the High Wheelers last year. So we're going to get a real good look at these two teams now. And Oakland, who's already made the playoffs, will have a chance to really put a dent in Yuba's playoff hopes, even by just splitting the series in the next 12.
Yeah. It's how do you play against the best teams? That's what the Ballers are going to figure out against the High Wheelers. That's what the High Wheelers are going to figure out about themselves when they meet the Ballers next week.
They just finished below Oakland. They and Boise were very close at the end of the season. So we will see what they will have for store for us. The Ballers will make up the drive on Tuesday to go up to Marysville and Yuba County. Or Yuba City, I should say, Yolo County. We will see whether or not it is the same type of rivalry that we saw. I think a lot of the same characters are there. Billy Horton, Bobby Leday, a couple of the pitchers are still around. I would love to see what happens, but we'll wait till Tuesday. I believe a 7:05 Pacific start. We'll take a break and come back. One more segment here in our Ballers postgame show on 860 AM. The Answer. Happy Halloween, Nevada.
Happy Halloween, Tyler.
We're going to go and enjoy our Halloween festivities in July after a Ballers victory, 5-5, the final regulation, 3-2 in the knockout round. Let's take a look around the league now, and what surprises does the PBL scoreboard have in store?
Well, we already knew that the Voyagers beat the Mustangs in a knockout round, 9-8. 12-4 Vibes, we knew that one as well. They beat the High Wheeler State to take the series. But the other finals for you, Boise outlasts Ogden in Ogden, 11-9. The Chuckers just hang on against the Jackalopes, 11-10. A lot of close games today in the league, but none closer than this one. Well, I guess actually, technically, this game here and the game in Great Falls were technically the closest because they ended in ties.
Oh, I see where you're trying to go.
But
yes.
the one game in this league was a true walk-off as the Glacier Range Riders, Kingston Liniak, hits a walk-off bomb down 2, a 3-run homer against Missoula, and the Paddleheads fall, which means that, one, Glacier wins, but that also Oakland picks up a game on Missoula, which will help the Ballers in their quest for that number 1 overall seed.
I think you could hear the Scott Gladstone call from here in Oakland.
Yeah, it was pretty loud. Do you want any Major League
Yeah,
scores?
let's go around the Major League scoreboard.
Sure, why not? Finals from today, Angels beat the Mariners 4-1. Padres beat the Cardinals 9-2. Rangers on top of the Braves. Sorry, Mark Kahn, 8-1. Brewers beat the Marlins 3-2. The Cubs beat the White Sox 5-4. The Nationals beat the Twins 7-2. I guess I'll say it now. I was going to save it, but Tyler also said it earlier. The A's with the 7-1 win over the Astros sweep Houston.
The sweep of Houston.
Houston with the loss. They are now 60-46. The Royals win at home against the Guardians 4-1. 10-4 win for the Tigers at home against the Blue Jays. They needed that one badly. Reds just hold on against the Rays and win 2-1. The Yankees beat the Phillies at home 4-3. The Pirates with another shutout win against the Diamondbacks win 6-0. D-backs are selling at the deadline. The Red Sox beat the Dodgers at home 4-3 in a nice tight game there. The O's beat the Rockies 5-1. And Sunday Night Baseball, it is.
Who is starting?
The Mets and the Giants, with the Giants starting Matt Gage, a lefty who has how many career starts? 0.
All right. Perfect.
Welcome to Sunday Night Baseball.
Speaking of a win needed quite badly, that would be one in San Francisco, so I'll have enough time to go home and catch that right as it starts.
Nice.
Well, that just about does it here from Ramadi today. We greatly enjoy that you've been with us here in Oakland. Another series victory, as Nevada said, 7 straight series victories for Oakland. For Gage. It's not Gage Dana. It's Zeke. You were talking about Matt Gage.
I know.
For Zeke, for Vince, for Ben, for everyone else that makes this broadcast possible, I want to thank you all for doing so. I want to thank you all for tuning in, listening, watching, however you're receiving us today on Flow 860, YouTube, whatever it might be. We're so glad you've been with us this week. Join us next week on 860 AM The Answer in our YouTube stream for 6 games from just up the Highway 5 corridor there up in old Yuba City as the High Wheelers, the new look High Wheelers, let's not forget, defending Pioneer League champions, take on the Oakland Ballers for 6 games. For Nevada Cullen, I'm Tyler Peterson saying thank you so much for tuning in today. Once again, the final score, 5-5, and in the knockout round, 3-2. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday afternoon, and happy Halloween.